live. I'm still fixing my overlay, so enjoy that, everybody.
Welcome back to
Woo!
Candlekeep Mysteries.
Everybody's kung fu fighting.
They were canceled as fast as lightning.
That is so funny that you're saying that. Why did that song come up?
Because I started humming it. I don't know.
Was there any reason?
I don't know.
Okay.
No.
Very,
Why not?
It's very apropos.
Is this the Asian episode?
I mean, I'm not telling you.
Oh my
but,
gosh.
yeah, it is.
Are we going kung fu fighting?
We are.
Yes. Are we
We
gonna
could
go
be.
kidnap a kappa and force him to eat cabbage?
I
With
would,
cucumbers.
I would
That's
like
what
to. I would like to change Broder into a slightly stereotypical old Asian man. Broder.
Great.
I'm
So-
canceling you, brother.
Yep, I'm
I don't know
gonna.
why
I'm,
I'm canceling everybody today.
I'm gonna try to get Jess reported on Twitch for racist
Great.
stuff.
Great.
Just what I needed.
The last time we saw our party, I will go a little bit back. So because I know Halvard missed last week. We were
2 weeks.
We were did we take a week off? I feel like we took a week off. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't play last week.
Yeah. So last time we were just figuring out how to. We had found what's his name? Ham, not Spiral Ham. Quill. We found Quill.
Spiral
The
Ham.
real Quill was inside of a painting. Because John, you were there and we were like, we found the bird and we were looking at the different paintings and stuff, right?
What?
No, okay. I thought you were like you have.
He
have
was
you,
there.
Have you seen this, John?
So I think he got there.
No.
I think he left right as we entered that painting because I jumped back in when we entered that painting.
Yeah, there was a party.
Okay. Yes. Okay, remember the party one. Okay. So we found out there were various paintings and they were linked together. So there was a forest one. You saw the party one.
Right. That's where I was.
Yes, there
right.
was a sky one. And
Right.
they were the doors were random which ones they went to, and they reset upon each time you went through them. And so
Okay.
we fought and defeated Medusas in the forest, and then we found out the Medusas reset when we came back to the forest.
Okay.
We defeated a rock, then we found out the rock reset when the rock came back, and the doors all reset and changed as well randomly.
If only we weren't story based, we could have been XP based, and then we could just fucking kill boars in the forest and level up to 1,000.
We found this library, and the real Quill was in here, and he could not exit because.
And what was Quill again?
Oh, Quill was the hero that was in the play. He was the hero that had been cursed.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He was me, remember?
Yes. So he was this dude. This is the evil version
Right.
of him. But yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was the guy with the curtain.
Yes. So we had found out that the curse was that the play was real, and we needed to go fix it. So we found him, and then we had to figure out how to get him out. We figured, let's fight the Beholder. So we went out here, and we fought this Beholder.
Okay.
We
When in doubt, beat up the Beholder.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, when multiple people went into the party room you were in, Eris went into that room. Pan went into that room, and she ate some of the food and died.
Okay.
The book would have had her dead. Kyle altered it so that way if you succeeded on medicine checks and arcana checks and things like that, you could maybe bring her back. The party succeeded in healing Pan, and Pan came back. But because Pan ate an explosive food, he should be dead. So
She didn't come down with explosive diarrhea. She became explosive from the inside out.
We fought the Beholder, which wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, so good job, team. Partially because we summoned like 1 million dinosaurs, partially because...
Hell yeah.
Because we were jumping out of windows in order to avoid golems. We were...
That was me!
Punching people and then running away behind the curtain. So people were doing a pretty good job of staying away from the boss. So
we end up back at Candlekeep.
Yes. Last session we ended in Candlekeep, and that's where we start right now.
Okay, and we're all still level 12, right?
Nope.
13.
We just got 13.
Okay.
For finishing the Beholder.
At the end of each mission, we level up.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. because I gotta figure out how to do this.
Did I level myself up?
Hope so.
I did. Okay. Yeah, because I can now. I have other ways to commit the sneak attack.
Oh boy.
By the way, in this time, Zug Zug's little barbecue stand, there's a note on there, and no Zug Zug, that says, "Be back in 2 weeks, traveling back home, found a way back."
I thought we were gonna RP you leaving. I didn't know you were just gonna disappear.
Just damn.
Yeah, we can RP me leaving.
No. If you want to leave the note, that is 100% fine.
I could also be waiting.
On Irish goodbye.
Yeah. So I could be waiting there too for everybody.
You left the. We'll do it that way. You left the note, and then when they come outside looking for you, you're still there. So it's
Yes.
both.
Nobody smells the delicious smells of barbecue.
I'm getting an echo from
Someone's
Jess.
echoing.
It's
Echo.
Jess, I'm
That's
pretty
weird.
sure.
Kyle's stream for some reason got unmuted on my side.
Mm.
So sorry.
You're fine.
Okay,
You're
back at
forgiven this
Candlekeep.
time.
Yes. I'm gonna tell everybody. Yeah, so been doing some more research, and I found that I can actually get back home.
Zug, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it was an experience trying to do that. I used a few spells to find out that my home is actually on this plane, so that's good. But found out a way that I can go to the Feywild and come back and onto this material plane. I just have to, take about 2 days to get back and stuff. So, it's gonna be, I haven't seen my family in forever, so don't want to be in too of a rush to get back. So,
Of course.
But it's been real for, a good while. Had a good few times, so hopefully you guys can manage to survive without me for a few bits, but I'll be back.
So Nightshade just bursts into tears and just wraps her whole legs around Zug Zug's throat and like.
Zug, I am saddened to see you go, but my
Theo just wraps his legs around Zug Zug's leg. Don't go.
Oh, that's very cute.
I'm sorry.
Jess,
He starts tearing up.
You interrupted JD.
It is though lovely. I think that you found a way back home.
I'm gonna, it's been a few years since I've seen the fam, so gonna enjoy the time there. Show them how strong I've gotten, and have a good time.
Do you expect to remain a part of CSI Candlekeep, or is this a more permanent form of goodbye?
Oh no, I'm coming back. I just, haven't seen him for a while, so don't really want to go back into adventuring, But I'll be back. Give me about, I don't know, 2 weeks or so, give or take.
That sounds reasonable, I think.
Yeah, but I'll be back. So don't worry about that.
That's good to hear.
Just know that whenever you start smelling the smell of barbecue, that I'll be back, and who knows, maybe I'll have my kids around. My wife, too. It'll be great.
I think the idea of an entire family of Zug Zugs is a little bit horrifying to Sendu.
Like, what does this mean in-game time?
You'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
We're not leaking anything. Okay.
Oh, they have plans.
Zip lips for us.
So, all right, Kyle, earrings, necklaces, that stuff. Does that sell for full price or is it half price?
That's half price. So.
Okay.
Earrings and necklaces.
Yeah.
What has Broder been doing?
It's just in the party loot. I'm planning on going and selling stuff.
Well, we apparently have some time.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna do stuff.
We don't have that much time.
Yeah, you don't have 2 weeks.
Sendu is also going to request the Iron Bands of Bolero back from Broder.
how much is it worth? No, just give it back.
It's worth my trust and your functioning femur.
Did you see that?
I'm just like, oh yeah, Nightshade has all the stuff. I don't know why you're asking me.
Because I gave it to you in the party with the beholder?
Yeah, you.
Oh
had
yeah,
it.
I put it in the party loot. I didn't know you'd want to keep it or not. But yeah,
Lovely.
it's in there.
Just gonna go ahead and toss it into Sandy's inventory real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Have a robe of scintillating colors, apparently.
Ooh.
That sounds fun. Hey, Zug's like, did you see what Theo said?
No? Oh, I don't even have frickin' Candlekeep up. That's on me.
My man!
What?
I know.
What?
Yeah, I had roll 20 up. I just didn't
Didn't
frickin'
open the thing?
have it open. Ha!
Okay.
I leaned
so-
down and hand him a spare rib that I had. It's still good. So don't worry. I'm sure your mom will keep an eye on him.
we get our. Did we get? I believe we did get it.
Our full stipend, yes.
Yeah. Let me check my inventory to make sure I wrote.
Am
that
I
down.
supposed to
did.
add gold to my inventory?
Yeah, each of JD has a set of gold at the CSI Candlekeep loot section that all of us got.
So if you check that last message in the loot section, that tells you how much currency to add to your sheet.
So 1433 gold. So inventory gold.
I would like to buy some more health potions. Is that possible? Or can they just give us more health potions that I don't have to buy? That would be great. What say you?
I'm rolling in the
What?
gold,
Was somebody
baby.
asking me a question?
Yeah. Can we have health potions if we're going to go somewhere?
You are free to buy whatever you want.
But can't they just give it to us if we're going on mission?
They will not just give it to you now.
40,000 chickens, please.
They give you your money, and that money is part your stipend. They give you room, board, and that's a stipend, and you can use that to buy whatever you want to buy.
This is fuckery. Let me tell you.
Magical items are difficult to procure. I don't think it's that much fuckery.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
You ask for them, and they're like, miss, there's a magic shop that way, and they just push you down the street.
Damn.
You fuckers.
So, important question.
Yeah.
The magic items, if we were selling them, how much do they sell for?
I think we had discussed that. Oh no! Did I get that back? Fuck me.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember as well what we said.
I think it was they sell. God damn it!
I know.
I know we were talking two different things, and one is there's a straight across trade, but there's like a 10% fee, and then the other one is you can sell them, and did you get? Was it 3/4? Does anybody remember if you guys got 3/4 for selling things or 100% for selling things? And I'm very sorry.
I feel like I honest to God don't remember. I haven't participated much in like the economy of this, but I want to say it's 75%.
Yeah.
Do we remember how much the potion of greater healing costs?
I am looking at the price sheet right now. A potion of superior healing is 450. A potion of greater healing is 150. Standard healing is just 50.
So off, you guys get sorry. You on your day off kind of thing. You get your shopping done. So you guys can shop all you want. Roder, if you want to go to Baldur's Gate and back, you can do that.
I do, because I would like to talk to the guild and be like, Am I doing good?
Yeah.
Here's Moni. I also apparently need to find the right buyer for V. Ellis's books. Let me see. I'm just making sure. I don't remember V. Ellis. That was from a while ago.
Vialis was the cult leader who tried to summon Gernu.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He murdered his whole family as a sacrifice.
That fight was a bitch and a half.
Fucking sketchy bastard.
Okay. Okay, so I wrote it down, the value of this stuff, apparently. Not the... Did I sell it, though? Not delete it? Now I'm concerned.
I would think if you wrote the value, then it might just need to be distributed. But I don't know. Why don't we figure out money and stuff between sessions?
Yeah.
I think that's very smart.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just going to say we go and basically sell it, and then I divvy it out afterwards.
Yes.
But yeah, guild time.
Okay.
How much?
So, while it's going on, you guys tell that you guys hear some commotion out in the court of air. You see let's go with these guys. They come buzzing by in a group.
Oh goodness.
They're like,
these guys.
robots are not allowed to gamble. Bullshit. Another one's like, calculating. No, back to work.
Does it? Oh, sorry.
No, you can say something. Yeah.
Does it sound like they're grumbling or like they're malfunctioning?
No, they're grumbling.
Okay, cool.
Because yeah.
I heard something about not being able to gamble and not being allowed to gamble.
Yes, and you saw them exiting, like the House of Rest, and the Hearth, like this area over here.
Is the House of Rest or the Hearth known as like any kind of gambling house?
Not typically. That's why.
No, that's kind of catching Senju off guard.
Yes. And you see several people walking out, librarians, walking out with sacks of money. So that's very weird. And then you see a couple, looks like wizards, travelers. They're walking out broke. They have empty pockets. They're walking out basically in their underwear. Like their robes are gone. They've been taken for everything they have, is the idea.
Now that's interesting. You mentioned that the avowed and librarians who walked out had a bunch of money, but travelers who were not native to Candlekeep were coming out broke.
Yes.
I think Sendu was going to flag down one of the avowed who's walking out with big old sacks of money or whatever. And, excuse me, can I ask where you procured that?
Oh, yes. Hello, fellow Candlekeep employee. It's casino day here at Candlekeep.
Casino day? I fear I am not acquainted with the concept.
It's a few choice gamblers are allowed to take the day off from Candlekeep and go down to the Hearth and the House of Rest and put some money down and see what happens. And me and my buddy here, we came out on top.
Congratulations. I fear that the travelers who may have come out a little bit less fortunately might leave with a poor impression of Candlekeep, though.
They came for they may have came for the gambling. They'll stay for the knowledge.
I certainly hope so. Thank you for your time, friend. I apologize for keeping you.
And we can't. And as they walk away, they go, "Looks like Tyr was looking down on us." No, not Tyr. Is Tyr not right? Tamora was looking at us today, and they like high five.
Such a bad pun.
Tamora being a goddess of luck.
Yeah.
What's the pun?
Tamora sounds like tomorrow.
No, I didn't say anything about. Okay, I didn't. If there was a pun in there, didn't even realize it.
Okay. That's fine.
No pun intended, I guess. Yeah. So
all the puns.
I would assume the party has gathered in the court of air at this point because of all the commotion. And so yeah.
We need Halvard's token.
Oh right, I'm sorry, he is here.
Although Halvard, you can also go into the character tab and pull your token out. Oh, but it was already on the map.
Yeah, he was already here. I just had to drag him over.
Which is the character tab?
Oh, so on the top, it's going to be the one that looks like a newspaper.
There's a folder listed players.
I can drag those?
Yes.
You can drag yours.
Yes.
Whichever one you have control over.
If you say so. It's not letting me.
You have to click on...
The name.
The name, not the picture.
Yeah, you have to drag the name.
There you go.
Gotcha. And then how would I get rid of that?
Just click and hit delete.
Can you guys delete stuff? I thought only I could.
We can delete our tokens.
Oh, interesting.
Only so like I can make Sendu go away.
Mm-hmm. Please.
It's. I can put him right back.
Okay, good point.
I learned something new.
Yeah. All right. So who is going into the House of Rest / the Heart?
Manavaka is 100%. He's like, yes, that sounds amazing. Wait, Manavaka, damn it.
I'm also going with Manavaka. I'm like, yeah!
Hell yeah! I feel that my Manavaka voice, like every session, devolves a little bit closer to Cartman from South Park.
By the end of the campaign, he's just like, respect my authority.
Oh god, don't even joke about that. I did not say that as a good thing.
All right.
I mean, Cartman's not a good person, so yeah, you're correct.
John, I did send you a DM.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so as Manavaka goes towards the House of Rest, she sees that a lot of the hullabaloo has calmed down. Like the big game just ended between those four. There is a couple tables left of people rolling dice. But the big show that's going on right now is Bookworm, the first reader.
Holy shit, the first reader himself is here?
Second in command of Candlekeep under Janussi, Broder's boss. And he is playing off against someone you guys haven't seen before. This dude. Galman Goldaxe.
He looks sus.
That character design is unique. Is that a player character?
No.
JJ! Manavaka's like, who's this douchebag?
It's the psychedelic friggin' outside that's got me.
Well, I know a way how to determine if he's a player or not. I'm gonna approach the person and be like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
He's in a game, my man. He's literally throwing dice as we speak.
Okay. I approach him and say, hey, how's it going?
I take the cigar out of my mouth.
Oh, he's a player character. I do it.
I'm just a wee bit busy there. Mind giving me some space there?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I appreciate that, my friend.
Just gonna roll sleight of hand real quick on the big roller.
Manavaka's gonna give you the help action. Hey, buddy, got some nice dice there. You got some nice dice there. What's going on?
Can I roll an insight on Broder?
I'm
See
not
what he's
rolling
all about.
I'm
like, you son of a bitch. That guy was acting
See what
up.
the name of this character is.
This guy kind of sus.
All right there, Bookworm. Well, I managed, I think, about 2,000 golds on the table, I'd say. But I say we spicing things up a wee bit. What do you say?
I think that That could be in order. We've been having a good back and forth going. What do you have in mind?
Oh, I'd say got about. How about we just double the ante,
I actually have, that'll work on your end, but on my end, I'm gonna need a favor. Labor. You give me your labor, and, that'll match your ante.
What kind of labor are we talking about now?
We got a couple library jobs that need doing, and, you seem like the kind of fellow that could help out with the doing.
I am pretty handy, I'll give you that, but I don't think that's gonna really be in the cards for you.
You couldn't be handy for
card puns, huh?
You couldn't be handy for your auntie?
Yeah.
I like this place, and the puns galore. I should call you the first pun maker.
The only reason I can make the puns is I do so much reading.
Oh, no.
It's not in my hand, but I think I can. I'll be down to take that bet.
Right.
I don't really think it's really. I think I don't think you have that much of a chance of beating me.
And you thought you were playing dice? He lays down a full house.
I had a straight flush.
What? You thought we were playing dice? What?
No. I was thinking we were playing cards.
Okay, cool.
Manavaka said dice.
Manavaka said rolling dice, and that confused Kyle.
I've been saying dice the whole time.
Okay.
Oops.
So Kyle
like
will
dice.
refresh that.
You thought you were playing cards, and he throws double sixes.
Yeah. I will switch that. Yes, you have cards in your hand, and he pulls out 2 20-sided dice and gets 2 nat 20s.
Oh my god.
Manavaka's like, holy shit, those are weird as fuck. Sendu says, it's not nice to gossip, Manavaka.
I'm sorry about that, friend. It looks like we didn't agree on what game we were playing before we went.
I thought we were playing cards.
I thought we were rolling some bones.
I mean, there's some dice on the table right there, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's think about it. In a game of dice, what would Full House be? And in a game of cards, what would 2 20s be? Like, I think we got to do some translation.
Well, whatever that translating be, I think I might have just lost his hand.
What's 1/20th? What's 1/5 of 5%? Oh, 1%. What's a 1% hand in poker?
Probably a royal flush.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
I had like the
4 of a
step
kind?
down from a royal flush.
Yeah.
4 of a kind? 4 aces?
Probably 4 aces, yeah. Or yeah, something like that. Good job on that. And he goes...
Sendu's just here doing math in the corner.
All right.
I looked down at that, take the cigar out of my mouth, and blow out some smoke and said, well, shit. Guess luck wasn't on my side today, I take it, but...
I got home court advantage.
Yeah. Can't argue with that.
A while ago, sorry to butt in.
No, you're all right. What's up?
A while ago, I believe, Azra, you were telling me...
Oh,
it might...
Sendu.
I'm sorry. My name is Sendu. Azra's in a different campaign.
Azra's Friday.
Azra is my name elsewhere.
Sendu. Yeah.
Try again.
Yes. Yes, friend.
Halvard walks away. So, Futhvajar, a while ago you were telling me that perhaps it might be time to upgrade my great axe to something a little more,
Magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. If you go over to, and he points over to, like one of these buildings over here, in the marketplace, and he says, that's the magic shop. They got a catalog and anything you want to buy. You got the gold and they'll just sell it to you.
Okay, fabulous. Thank you. Bye.
Kyle, check your DMs.
And then add a character, John. You can just go through the catalog and buy whatever you want.
Where do I find the catalog?
Oh, it's posted. It should be a pinned message. Actually, someone just oh nope, they didn't.
Also, if you go on my channel in resources, you'll see it in it'll say like
But it is pinned in mine. Pinned messages saying magical prices.
Yeah.
In what?
In CSI Candlekeep, John.
CSI Candlekeep on Discord, and then go to the pins, and then you'll see saying magical prices is the
Got
catalog.
it. Thank you. I apologize.
No problem.
You're allowed.
That's how we've all been doing our like magic item shopping off camera kind of a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, friend. We've had some vacancies recently. If we'll see where we can place you, but we can definitely use you around here. I think your accent's rubbing off on me by accident. I'm getting more and more.
I tend to do that. I swear half the people that talk like me had interactions with me sometime in the past. There's that way of rubbing off on people, but, you know, I could probably go for a little vacation.
While you are having this discussion, you guys hear the ground shakes, and you hear explosions up in the sky.
Come on, not again.
Do we feel the ground shake, or do we only hear it shake?
No, two different things. Sorry, you feel the ground shake. You hear the explosions. That's what if I said it backwards, that's what I meant. You hear the explosions, and actually the people that are outside in the court of air, you can see them. When you look up, it looks like there are things hitting the dome. There's not a literal dome, but there's a magical arcane dome, like a shield, that protects Candlekeep from above. And there are several explosions as things are hitting the outside of the dome. The ground shakes, and that's what you see in the court of air. Inside, Bookworm says to Galman, well, it looks like we might need you now, because sounds like we're under attack or something.
Well, that was quick. Does that happen a lot around here?
More than I'd like.
I feel like you weren't exactly the most honest with me when I took that bet, but, well, deal's a deal.
Follow me. And so he runs outside, sees CSI Candlekeep standing in the court of air, and he's like, hey, we're under attack. And he yells to the keeper, he's the keeper of the Emerald Door, and the gate warden, Kalen, we're under attack. Look out. Make sure there's no one here that's not supposed to be.
Understood.
People are scrambling. You see, you see all of your advisors, Nax, Sprig, Orin, and Irony are running around trying to see if there's any break in any of the arcane seals. You see the mage guards are activated and they are floating up and down the front, patrolling the outside. The ships that are usually for shipping things are patrolling the outside like a navy. The grounds are on full alert. Let's see.
Remind me, Kyle, how high the barrier is above Candlekeep. Would there be room to fly upwards and get above the walls to get a better view of the area around us?
The barrier goes all the way over even the topmost of the inner ward up here. So it goes...
Okay, there's like hundreds of feet of clearance.
Yes.
Fantastic. I'd love to pop an elemental gift and get something of a bird's eye view up here.
Okay. Yeah, you fly up, and do you want to give me perception?
I would love to give you a perception.
Anybody on the ground, if you want to make any checks from the ground, you may do so as well.
Yes.
Can Monovaka give me the help action?
Yes.
I would also like to cast Mage Hand.
Ooh.
Basically, just anytime there's danger, I'm just casting Mage Hand in advance.
Rotor, what are you doing? I would like to steal.
He's gonna steal the show.
Also, the Mage Hand is invisible for me, because, fancy.
Yeah. Okay. So, from the ground, a 16 and a 15, you see that, the shakes in the earth are all, basically they seem like they're centered on the inside, while the explosions have all been above the Court of Air. When you on Sendu's flying 18, you see. Let's see here. You see someone out here that isn't a gate warden or a librarian or anything like that. Like, no, sorry, over here. They're on the island. You see someone out there, and they teleport away.
Oh. But the explosions continue to occur. Is that correct?
No. The second that teleportation happens, everything calms down.
Not a fan of gambling day, I take it.
I suppose we have a sore loser on our hands.
Wonder if I fleeced him out of some sort of bet that he made. Does he look familiar to any of us?
He was hundreds of feet away, so if Sendu got a good look at him, I assume Carl would have told me.
Yeah, you saw a cloaked figure, and that's all you saw.
Mysterious. Shit, I wonder if I did fuck somebody over. Well, nothing you can do about it now.
So Bookworm will say, all right, we're gonna have to look into this, see why they were here, see why they were attacking, if there was more than just the one.
I only saw a single figure out on the outskirts of Candlekeep. Once that figure disappeared, the bombardment ceased.
All right. I'm gonna go speak to some of the people inside. You guys can stay investigate out here, please. CSI Candlekeep. This is Galman, Goldax, new Candlekeep employee. Galman. This is CSI Candlekeep. They're like our heroes for hire kind of a thing.
On-call mercenaries, if you will.
Yeah.
Galman, a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I extend my hand out and try to shake everybody's hands. That's willing to.
Sendu shakes it.
Nice. I'm a friendly, cordial guy. And then nod as well after, everybody shakes my hand.
I assume we all introduce ourselves.
Galman Goldax. Galman Goldax. Galman Goldax.
We all heard you the first time, I think.
Yeah, I just like to make a point. Just like to, make my presence known,
So I can tell.
Yeah.
Sendu's plan is to go investigate the site of where that figure was, see if any magical residue remains. He also doesn't know where the rumbling was coming from, so that's not on his priority right now.
Yeah, I'll probably come with as well. I'm kind of owed, or I owe somebody, so wouldn't make sense for me to just kind of phone it all in.
Your assistance is appreciated.
I try my best. Man of my word, anything else.
Sendu will turn back to the rest of the group and say, did anyone get an idea of where the rumbling was located? Well, don't everybody speak up at once.
I don't think my perception check realized anything.
The on the 15, the 16, the explosion, the ground earthquakes were all emanating from inside the library. So both Galman and Lamb would have known that.
Okay. I will let the party know.
Was Nightshade in the air with Sendu when she made that perception check?
Oh, Nightshade, were you flying when you made that 16? Or were you on the ground?
Well, I would have been with everybody because we were all talking, so I would.
At the time when the 16 happened, we were split. Oh, that's a new 16, right? You just rolled that recently?
That was when I was doing it with everybody else.
Yeah, so that's the thing. We split up in two kind of. Sendu flew up in the air, and the other party member stayed on the ground. So did you stay on the ground, or did you fly up?
That was the original one with everybody else before we had split up.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. The 16, the 18, the 15, they were when we were split up. That's what I'm telling you. So,
my 18 was separate because I was in the air.
Yes.
I'll be right back, by the way. I'm getting food.
I hadn't split up. I didn't say I was going to split up.
So then your 16 is on the ground. You would know the same thing Galman and Lamb did. Okay. All right. So the party goes outside to check the islands out here. Give me, if you're looking for tracks, give me survival. If you're looking for traces of magic, give me arcana. Yeah.
He teleported away, but I have no reason to believe he teleported here in the first place. He might have conserved his magical energy by coming here via non-magical means. Ergo, I would like to roll a survival check to try to find any trace of how he got there.
I'll help him.
Yes.
I appreciate that. My survival's a +2.
Well, mine's +5.
I would like to help Zug Zug.
Not Zug Zug.
Me too.
I would like to help Galman. So Nightshade.
Oh,
so
well,
like,
good job, 4 and 5.
God
Welcome.
damn it!
I would
Tamora really hates this guy.
I wanted to do a survival as well. I had wanted to tell Theo that I wanted him to go stay with the head reader, but I had wanted to do the kind of what I had been telling you about, but I guess you wanted this to happen before then?
No. There's going to be a thing where we lead. So I'm still going to do it. It's not now. Just trust me. Theo's still with you. We're going to do the Theo thing at some point. Yes, but not now.
Okay. So can I roll separately or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as far as my tracking goes, what do I see? Because I'm smelling, I can fly, I can track really well. I was technically a mercenary by myself for quite a long time. I know the wilds, I know the cities. I can tell the stink of magic and humans and all that good stuff.
It looks like yes. You don't find any walking tracks. You do, however, see burn marks, like scorch marks in the grass. And I'm going to describe it like out of character for a second. Like in Terminator, when the orb forms, it like or burns all the grass or melts all the metal when the person like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. The orb is that teleporter, right? The thing that pushes them through time?
Yes.
And then they appear and everything's all fucked up in that little circle thing.
You see like there's a hole in the ground that's perfectly circular, like there was a sphere there, and all the dirt, grass, and everything that's there is scorched.
Okay,
when the figure teleported, did I see such an effect around him?
No.
So around them, I should say.
You would probably get the idea that was the teleport in that caused that.
So when I assume Nightshade points this out to Sendu, who was looking completely elsewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to. I would say it appears to me that this effect was caused when they teleported in over here. And I would show them and be like, look at the damage they did to this poor nature.
Agreed. The figure's escape route did not have any sort of incendiary effect. At least none that I discerned. Which would indicate that it used different effects to come in and out.
The bubble is definitely bigger than one person.
The that's concerning.
Is like, I mean, you can't tell how many people, but for like map purposes, it would be 4 squares. So it'd be like a 20-foot sphere on the ground.
Gotcha.
Whereas, like I said, you just saw one person blink away. So
it's entirely possible that this entire thing was a distraction. I saw that Lamb rolled an Arcana check.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
So
since you said that was an option.
So yes. You are examining this crater, and this is definitely teleportation magic. That was there's a sense that there's 2 sets of spells used here, a group teleportation and a single teleportation. The group teleportation is more of a short group teleportation. The long teleportation is long form. So that guy is long gone now because of his single use long cast. But you get what I'm saying, right?
So there was a group of people here. They teleported somewhere nearby, and then the one guy who we saw teleported way far away.
All 4, if let's say there's 4, all 4 were, say, a mile away from Candlekeep, teleported into this island. 3 of them left. 1 of them teleported far, far away.
Okay.
We're talking like hundreds of miles.
Hundreds of miles, thousands of miles away. Yes, a different plane even. Like, yeah.
Oh, geez, it could have been a full plane shift. Yeah.
Yeah. But the idea was that the 4 came from nearby, but the 1 went far away. That's the idea.
Gotcha.
While you guys are discussing this out here, the bell in the main tower starts ringing, and you know that means they're trying to gather the employees, the librarians, into the tower.
Oh, good thing we're not librarians.
We still wait. Broder says that?
Yeah, Broder, you are a librarian.
Broder, who is a librarian?
Foosfadrar will be like, Broder, we are librarians.
I understand we've been living the mercenary life for a while, but you were a librarian before any of this.
Yeah,
right?
Yes. Of course.
Can I get a deception check?
Halvard
Sure.
returns with a shiny new great axe.
Hey.
That
Hello, Halvard.
perhaps because it's a magical great axe, it has some sort of glow to it.
Yes. Very cool.
Okay, just checking.
Okay. So guys, I mean, me and Broder could go by ourselves, but do we all want to go towards the bell tower?
No, we should all go.
Okay.
Also, Foos, you're a janitor.
A janitor librarian.
A
libranitor.
janitarian, if you will.
I keep the books all nice and shiny.
He could be a librarian.
What shenanigans have you all been up to while I was at the magical item shop?
Well, we found the after effects of what seems to be a teleportive effect that Broder believes brought in at least 4 people, 3 of whom may still be nearby, 1 of whom has long since made his escape.
Where do you detect this?
Send due points to the burnt circle of grass on the ground.
Okay, well that makes sense. The burnt circle.
So, as the party makes their way to the inner ward, to the Great Library, it's actually called the Exaltation, because that's what they call it.
Oh, I love that, honestly.
And so, you see basically everyone's there. The singer's there. She is singing, just like she's singing very quietly. Only people that, like, obviously the keeper of the door is still outside, but everybody else, every employee you've ever met, basically, is right now in there.
Fun. This is crowded.
Also, speaking of exaltations, can I do a slight detour thing to flex a new book I have?
What?
Oh, like a book he has in real life.
Yeah. It's a 3rd edition Exalted Lunar book. It makes me happy.
Speaking of Exalted,
they're fucking thick boys.
The Exalted books are so goddamn thick.
Yeah, the 3rd edition ones don't fuck around. Okay, that's all.
So, you see that Bookworm is at the center of the current hubbub. I don't think I've said hubbub and hullabaloo so much in a while. And so Bookworm is at the center, and he holds up a book, which has been basically torn asunder. It has been torn in half, and he would say, my apologies, everyone, for what has recently gone down. This is the Book of Inner Alchemy, and it has been vandalized. It seems that the whole alchemy, and there were 2 sections that were destroyed and ransacked. The alchemy section and the martial arts section. The Book of Inner Alchemy is said to grant untold power over life and death to anyone who can master its secrets. And just now, someone had the audacity to come into this sacred place and desecrate it. And also, I'm sorry. Yeah. So,
Can I raise my hand?
yeah.
Do they address me?
He would go, yes, Bookworm, my old associate. He almost called you young associate, but you are an old man. And so he says, come up here.
Yes. Why does an alchemy book have martial arts stuff in it?
No. We have an alchemy section and a martial arts section. They weren't sure where it was.
Oh, okay.
The book is called the Book of Inner Alchemy. So it's all about like inner peace and like metabolism and like if you can make your body one with itself and stuff. So it's like an alchemy book and a like oneness martial arts type book as well.
I raised my hand.
Yes, Lion, new employee,
Alfred.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, Halvard Gruff is the name.
I
Guff.
knew it. Give me a second. I'm in charge here. I knew his name.
Apologies.
Yes. In what way did you say the book was defiled?
It was ripped in half. It looks like there's several pages missing.
I would like to smell the book.
Yes, you 100%.
Why are you laughing?
No, sorry, Kyle is laughing, but he is not. He's like,
That is kind of a wild thing to request in the middle of a gathering of every librarian who works at Candlekeep.
Old books smell good, though.
CSI Candlekeep, I will trust you know what you're doing, and he hands you the book to smell it.
Sendu
I
also
smell the
knows
book.
that Halvard knows what he's doing.
Roll me. Do you have anything that gives you advantage on perception checks or investigation checks with smell?
I have +5 perception.
Oh no, you could do no. Some people have like keen things that then add things to smell and hearing and stuff. Yeah, okay. So yes, roll your +5 to perception. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take a mulligan on that. Can I roll my investigation instead?
I don't think that's how that works.
No. If you came up with something else you wanted to do, that would activate the investigation, but your smell gave you a 10.
Okay, I would like to lick the book now.
Oh my god. Sendu just watches this happening from the audience. Oh.
You can lick the book and roll
Okay.
investigation. The DC is going to be pretty high since you are licking a book.
That's a 15.
15. It smells like you taste human. You taste some form of human is what you taste.
How do you know what human tastes like?
He was in that fairy tale book a long time. Who knows what shit he got up to in
I
there.
share this information with the group.
Tastes like what now?
Tastes like human.
It's kind of like chicken.
You all think he says human the first time? Like, oh, it tastes like human. That's weird. And he's like, no, human.
That's not great.
How do you... I start inching my way back.
Sendu was going to look at the assembled librarians. I would like to cast True Sight.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
So I'm going to spend 25 gold pieces and activate True Sight.
Mm-hmm.
True Seeing.
And what does
That's not helpful!
Sendu touches Sendu.
Oh, no.
That's similarly unhelpful!
Do you need a room, Sendu?
I don't know why display in VTT only shows that. That's really weird.
That's weird.
Does him licking old books make you hot and bothered, Sendu?
I am incapable of erection, but no. Even if I wasn't, the answer would be no.
Sendu, did you know they sell modifications for that?
Fusfajar, I'm not going to ask how you know that, because your business is your business.
So, Kyle, important question.
Yeah.
My shape-changing ability, is that magical or not?
You have to know what a weird question that is.
It is racial, but I think it specifically says you cast Disguise Self as the racial. So I think it still counts as Disguise. I think Changeling says Disguise Self?
It doesn't say that.
Oh.
It's shape-changing.
Okay, but is it an ability? Yeah, I know it's an ability. That's not what I mean.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because I looked at True Sight, and I'm seeing if he just sees lamb or not.
Oh, yeah. He would see Lamb's true form, yes.
Well, it says it only sees magical shape-changing. That's why.
But does...
Perceive the original form of a shape changer or a creature transformed by magic.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. Okay.
We've seen original Lamb before in the storybook, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Sendu is completely aware that Lamb is a shapeshifter. He just, as far as Sendu's aware, that's his business.
Good.
Wait, here's the
Let's
question
keep
though.
it that way.
Is Sendu aware of what a changeling is in universe?
I mean,
They are a pretty rare
maybe?
species.
I can roll a history check if you would like.
Yeah, let's do that.
I feel like in centuries of life, he may have heard about them.
Yeah, I'll let you roll a history on that.
That is a nat 20.
You
Oh, damn.
You had a whole
Whoa.
you had a whole period where you studied changelings. You got
I've
really,
actually both worked with and hunted changelings.
and like
Oh,
you got,
no.
Hey, look.
you got really into them for a summer. Like there was just a summer where like they were your thing. You went through
And a summer for a Warforged is like 3 years.
Nope. You went through
you
a
were actually
change
on the
phase.
plane of summer where it's summer all the time.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Agniastra took me out vacationing to the plane of summer.
Okay. Which I think
But yes,
funny,
I'm casting...
I think Lamb has discussed how he doesn't know what a changeling is, so he actually doesn't know
Yeah.
what he himself is. That's you know more about Lamb than Lamb does.
Super duper his business. If he wants to talk about it, he'll bring it up. You know?
Yes.
But Sendu is checking the rest of the crowd
Yeah.
to see if anyone is here in disguise. Because he's concerned the people who did this are not that far away.
Everybody, all the players, you look like yourselves, right? You are you. So I don't.
Except for the obvious.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't think so. Wait, let me just ask one question.
It was Zuck the whole time.
Oh my god.
It's a perfect alibi. He was evil the whole time. Ha ha, you fools.
I just asked one of you a question, so if everybody could check your DMs, it's anonymous, so I'm not telling you who did it.
No, it wasn't me.
Oh, whoa.
It was me. Let me type the
Oh,
response.
Kyle, why are you being so saucy during D&D?
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
If I don't get a response, I'll know someone didn't check their DMs.
Kyle, I didn't get a DM. Kyle, huh?
One of you.
Okay.
There's an imposter among us.
Sus.
Okay.
Always been that sussy guy.
So
Let's look at who's typing on that keyboard.
There's a bit of luck to this. It's complicated. Trust me. JD, Azra, Sendu. Haha. No, just Sendu. Can you please? How do I want to do this? I don't know if I want to make it.
How do you want to do this, Kyle?
Perception based. How's your perception?
It's a +2. It's just his wisdom modifier.
Okay, so it's a little better than a luck check. So roll perception, please.
Absolutely.
No.
Oh no!
You don't notice the thing.
Crash. I assume because Manavaka does not have true sight, he can't really help me with this.
I don't think.
It's why I didn't ask, but now that I rolled shitty, I want to ask.
Can you see through his eyes and vice versa?
Yes, because I have a certain invocation that allows me to do
Then
that.
I would say yes. He could give you the help action because he could see through eyes and vice versa. You could get two minds thinking about it.
Okay, so may I roll that again, please?
Yes.
Thank you. If not, I was going to use a lucky point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah!
You're going to want to use that lucky point.
Can I use a lucky point too?
Rip.
This is some real bullshit I'm pulling here. I'm sorry for the rest of the party for taking up so much time.
And roll luck. Yeah, that's fine.
I just can't roll more than one luck. All right, come on. Big money, big money.
Well,
Oh
Sweet.
Oh my god.
You say that. Can you use your luck on more than one roll?
So the trigger for luck is when I make an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So because I only did that once,
Yeah.
rules is written I can only use lucky once. It's like having a reaction.
Okay.
It doesn't use a reaction, but it still has a trigger for its effect. So I've been ruling that you can't use lucky more than once, so it would be really hypocritical of me to ask to use it more than once. If you want to give it to me because you want me to notice this, that's
I always
great.
thought you could technically use all three up on one, but I'm just checking. Yeah. A player cannot spend more than 1 lucky die on a roll. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I have been ruling as well. So, God damn it!
Wow, that is real bad. Yeah.
A 6, an 8, and a 3.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
You know what? Sometimes it's just how the dice roll.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have Brian Murphy's dice.
Because you do have True Sight, but there was something that was luck based, and your luck ran out.
I mean, there's a lot of people in this room, right? I can only see so many.
So whoever it was, your secret is safe for now. And so.
Well, there was definitely an assassin in this room, and I'm sorry to everyone for not finding them.
Alrighty. Yeah, so, Sendu, as part of the room, your True Sight does not see anything on the whole of... Everything's normal. Everybody here is a Candlekeep employee. Everything is normal and as it should be.
That's good. Sendu feels a bit relieved by that, I think.
Bookworm is going to say, CSI Candlekeep and Galman, he hands you guys the 2 halves of the book, and he says, if you could look into this, I'll lead you to the thing, because there's 2 more things I was talking about before you got here. There's also been 2 murders.
What?
Oh!
We were discussing that before you walked in. Yes, there's a crime scene. 1 murder in martial arts, 1 murder in alchemy. So we'll go look at that now. All right.
Yes, please. Thank you. Good God.
Picked the wrong day to lose a hand of cards, that's for sure.
He hears you say that, and he's like, you picked the wrong day to roll some dice.
Yep. Woke up today and did not think I was going to investigate a murder, that's for sure.
Does anybody, other than Halvard, who licked and smelled the book, does anybody want to do anything with the book, or are we gonna, like, as we're walking towards...
Yeah, Nightshade will be like, can I see that? Maybe just wipe it off first, please.
I mean, I'd also like to know how it's
Growl.
ripped in half. Generally, it's kind of hard to rip a book in half.
Oh, it's just so full of slobber.
Oh.
I'm like, I can't. It's just, she just barely touches it. She's like, I can't even get anything from it. Yeah. And then I hand it off to Broder. I'm like, maybe you're pretty good with wet, disgusting things. You try it.
What?
Ew.
Since when?
She looks you up and down. You know since when.
I don't.
Was that salacious?
Is the old man kind of a freak?
That felt a little lascivious to me.
Is Nightshade hitting on me? I asked the party.
I don't know anymore.
Nightshade
I don't think
opens her mouth
so.
a little bit.
I don't know. The old man and the little fairy thing have kind of a chemistry together. I don't know.
They are both old. Nightshade's old.
Same.
She looks at
Same on
Foos,
that.
and she's like, you're one to talk. I'm definitely more spry than you are.
I mean, I was a pretty young cow when I was awakened. I'm not...
None of this is... This needs to stop.
So what do I roll to see how this book was broken? Investigation? Is that what we're doing?
Investigation, yep.
Gosh golly, I hope I roll well. 31.
There you go. I told you you'd be good at it, fucker.
Plus 14. Good God.
It looks like it was ripped to half with pure strength.
Ooh. Fancy.
Somebody's been practicing on phone books.
Someone's been eating their Wheaties.
And I've already determined that it was human in nature.
Yes, who ripped it? Yes.
Specifically human, not humanoid.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
specifically human. Yes.
Someone was roided up.
I thought you meant like the book was made out of people, and I'm like,
The books are made of people!
Made out of people!
it's the Necronomicon. You just licked it.
I'm
Take
sure
my
licking the
carrots.
Book of the Dead will have no negative effects on your health.
Okay, is anybody actually like looking, like reading the book, or actually looking at the contents of the book?
I mean, sure, why not?
Okay, that would be a different investigation.
Manavaka's gonna like lay on Don Broder's shoulder as he reads.
Okay.
Hey, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up?
Though commonly thought by those outside the monastic order as mystical energy, Ki has strong ties to elemental air, for breath is what connects one's soul to one's essence body. Ki is a vital force present in all living things. Medical techniques and training can be used to control the flow of Ki. All living things are made up of two lives, physical and spiritual. When these aspects are in harmony, great power can be attained. You get to a section on physical and spiritual perfection, the keys to true longevity and immortality. There's a part about the primordial trifecta, the soul, the essence, and the mind. And then you don't know what comes after that, because that's where the pages are missing.
Wow, this seems pretty hippy-dippy.
And then, then the end of the book, after the missing pages, is mostly rituals about like meditation, a catalog of martial arts techniques, telling you how to join the physical and spiritual aspects of one's body and mind. So like the beginning is theoretical, the end is like physical meditation.
Looks at the title. Is this the Karma Sutra? I've read this before.
The title was The Book of Inner Alchemy.
Karma Sutra.
Perhaps
Karma Sutra, I think.
Perhaps perhaps to determine what is missing from this book, we could ask around the librarians and see if anyone's actually read the book, and maybe they would know.
We're heading to the section where it was kept, and people were killed there. So I imagine the people who were tending to it have passed.
Oh.
You know what I really wish I took right now? I wish that invocation was cast Speak with Dead and Will.
But Halvard, if you wanted to try asking around, you are more than welcome to. You could use persuasion checks or investigation to try to find people who may know.
I should have taken Ray's Dead. That would have been really helpful.
I would like to do that. So.
Okay. So let's do investigation first to see if you can find like a group of people that might know, and then you use persuasion for the actual conversation part. So investigation first.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's intimidation. Is investigation also a +4? Oh, even better. So I was gonna say I was just gonna turn your 16 into something, but
okay.
Yeah, because it would have been a 17.
Yeah, exactly.
For him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You indeed, on the way over, you notice literally there are librarians who are monks. Like as you're walking over, there are basically monks who are reading books. And you put two and two together that there's a book about monks here, and there's monks. There's a book on Ki, and there's monks. So tell me what you asked them, and then I'll have you roll either persuasion or intimidation.
Okay. Well, as you know, this book is the book that was destroyed. Defiled, specifically defiled, which I have both smelled and tasted to get a sense of in what way it was defiled. And it smells and tastes human in nature.
Wow.
These monks are 3 different races. There is a dragonborn, there is an elf, and there is a gnome. So there is no human among them, but yes.
Oddly specific, but
I just want to make sure you knew that they are not
suspects.
They are not human. Yeah, they're not suspects.
They're not suspects. Great. Have either of you read this book? And if so, if I told you that something was missing, could you possibly let me know what you think is missing?
The first one is like I've never read that one. I don't believe. I think that author is not a hypocrite.
He's a hack.
He's a hack. Yes, I think it's heresy, and I think he's a hack.
All right.
The second one says I skimmed it. I don't remember anything. It's not very good. The third one seems a little like nervous. Please roll persuasion to get him to open up.
Can I help him by saying, like, please, you're really helping. You'd be really helping us.
Well,
like,
I think it would
really
be smarter for me to try to intimidate him to open up about this.
It is up to you.
Yeah. So with my lion fist like this, and I'm doing like the old timey cliche, going like this. I'm like, I think you better tell me exactly what you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, roll intimidation.
And am I getting the help action from?
Nightshade, would you be comfortable intimidating this innocent elf?
I was willing to help you persuade. I was not willing to help intimidate.
Okay, that's a 15,
Okay,
which is pretty
the
decent.
Elf shakes and he'll go, yeah, I read it, and I thought it was great, and I thought it had a lot of wisdom, and I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want these two to make fun of me, but and I didn't want to be like the kicked out or anything, but yeah, so tell me what's there and what's not, and I can try to help you figure out what's missing.
Can I do that just by saying I do that?
Yeah, you show him the book. Yes.
Okay, very well.
And he goes, oh no.
What? What is it?
I like those words.
It looks like it's two parts.
Hold. I put my hand on his chest and I'm like, hold on 1 second, and I'm like, clue. We have a clue here, just to get my party members to come. A clue.
Yes, the rest of the party had continued the walk towards the crime scene when you hear Halvin yelling about clues. How he has a raging clue.
Would you be so good as to go investigate what it is that Halvin found?
So then the elf goes on.
Fine.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Like, may I continue, sir?
Manavaka shows up and.
Hey, sup, bitch? What's up? What'd you find?
I smell Manavaka. Please continue.
Hey,
dude! Weird personal space.
It's two parts. There's a part on how to attain immortality. And there's another.
Oh shit! That's sexy as hell.
Yeah. The other part is for creating a magical item, called the Gloves of Soul Catching.
Well, what do you use those? What do you use those for?
The Gloves of Soul Catching
Can be used to catch souls.
I mean, like, the obvious answer is like, you just looks at Monolok like he's an idiot and is like, they're for catching souls?
They make you a healthier person, and when you punch people, you deal extra damage, and you heal yourself the amount of damage you dealt. Also, if you choose to not heal yourself, you can gain advantage on a roll in the future.
Which is definitely a game mechanic that this elf knows
Kyle
about.
will now say that. Kyle will say, and just change that last part. It's a gain advantage. Change it to, and gives you extra luck in the future. That's what I'll change that to.
Out of curiosity, can these gloves be made to size? Can these gloves be made for, like, pixie size? Asking for a friend.
Any magic item can be made for anything.
Fuck yes, I love that answer. You're my new best friend.
So yes, in universe, it makes you healthier. It makes your punches stronger, and you can either heal with those punches, or you can get luckier with those punches. There you go. That's a better way to put it.
Hey, my dude, good fucking clue. Nice.
I cracked my knuckles.
All right. So I'm gonna go back to meditating now, if that's okay.
Honestly, the knuckle cracking, that kind of did something for me.
Right.
He sits down on the ground and he's like,
oh my god, he's a fucking nerd. Let's get out of here.
So...
Come on.
Okay. And I say to the monk, and what was your name, monk?
Monksley.
Okay, Monksley. I go up and I sniff him, and then I'm like, all right, story checks out. Thanks for the help.
My dude, what is with you in the sniffing? Like, what is up?
Something must be in the air.
I thought you were like a cat thing and not a dog thing. Am I wrong?
Honestly, we should be happy he's just not peeing on things to mark a scent trail, okay?
Is that something that cats do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To mark their territory and stuff. Yeah.
I thought dogs did that.
Halvard,
It's an animal thing.
Halvard considers what
weird.
Nightshade said for a moment.
That's why if I'm at the zoo, I always steer clear of a tiger that's like walking along the cage line.
Yeah.
I'm like, this thing might pee on somebody, and I'm not going to be that somebody.
Monovalka is going to hop up to Halvard's head and get 2 handfuls of his mane and go, giddy up!
Oh, little critter's kind of weird. And rude.
All right.
Sendu just shakes his head.
Oh my god, that brings me such joy.
You are led to a section of the stacks that has been ransacked. Countless literary treasures are strewn across the floor, and the covered bodies of 2 avowed acolyte librarians still rest on the floor.
Sendu was going to offer up a quick prayer to, I think Ogma is the god of knowledge,
Yes.
who has a temple here in Candlekeep.
Yep.
And I say Nightshade is just gonna immediately go over and just start like looking directly at them and poking around.
I'm gonna poke the bodies and see if they're alive or not.
Sendu's gonna slap Broder's hand away.
And she's immediately
Yeah.
is gonna be distracted by Broder and friggin'
Whoa, I'm just trying to see if they're alive.
I'm like, God, you're distracting me. And she's gonna completely be distracted and not see anything.
What do the wounds? Are there visible wounds on the bodies, Kyle?
Why don't you give me a medicine check?
Aw, okay. I was kind of hoping you're just like, yes, they're rent asunder with claws. Monovalka is not there yet, I assume.
He's been punched
I
to death.
assume this is happening more or less concurrently with Halvard's scene.
Yeah, they'll catch up after you do like 1 or 2 checks on your own.
Cool. This is not my character who has guidance, which is a shame.
I use guidance.
There you go.
Oh shit! What?
Galman has guidance.
Galman has guidance?
Yep.
Shit. Okay. Cool. I love that. Is Galman's guidance higher than a +2? Sorry. Is Galman's medicine higher than a +2?
Yes. It's a +5.
We don't have like
you should also do medicine with
without
me.
Zug. Wasn't Zug the one who always like helped us like first of all gave us all the dinosaurs and helped heal us and stuff?
True.
JJ, do you want to tell people what Galman is?
Not yet.
Okay.
Would Galman like to help me
surprise.
investigate the bodies? Because the bodies of organics are very weird.
Yeah, I guess I could give it a shot. Let's see here.
Well, here's the problem. There's no more mechanics in their limbs.
Yes.
It's full of this weird red substance instead.
There should be pipes and gears here. What is going on?
17.
Thank God.
On a 17, Galman,
Oh, yeah.
these acolytes have been slain by an attacker who was using martial arts. Their bruises and broken bones are evidence of powerful unarmed strikes.
Well,
Like he was
that makes
punched
a
to
lot of
death.
sense.
They were punched to death.
What-
Yes.
What makes you believe that it was unarmed strikes and not other bludgeoning force?
I find like a bruise on like the other side, and it's like a fist,
Yeah, there's
like a
literally,
perfect fist mark,
imprints, yeah.
like that.
I admit, knuckle-shaped bruises are a little bit damning, yes.
Has an imprint of like a knuckle and like love and hate is on each.
Oh my God. He punched so hard he transferred his tattoos!
Yep.
Can we have that be
Oh,
canon?
out of her hair.
The left hand punches all say body, and the right hand punches all say temple. And so, yeah, it's very much like that.
I
This
love that.
person's body was a temple! He also had 5 knuckles on one hand. If we find the 9-knuckled man, we have our culprit.
Oh, clearly the T from temple was after the Y, so it's BODYT and then EMPLE. So it still works.
That's still 5 on one hand. You know that, right?
Temple.
10 total. It's 4 and 6, right? So that's 5. Wait. B-O-D-Y.
You don't punch someone with your thumb.
Oh, yeah, you don't punch with your thumb. Okay, he's clearly a malformed person that has weird thumbs.
My new technique.
So
Thumb strike.
That's why he's so mad and punching everybody. I get it.
Couldn't it just be in a different language?
This guy punches with his thumbs. That's what we've learned. Whoever this is, they punch with their thumbs.
Improvised weapon, thumb slap. Whack.
Christ.
Clearly,
That hurt.
okay,
He's being fisted, guys.
Okay, clearly it's temple bod, and he spelled temple wrong, like he forgot the E at the end. That lets him get on the four, main fingers.
Oh my god.
Our main suspect is a hill giant, I think. They are really dumb and would do something like that.
Okay, so we've looked at the bodies. Does anybody want to look at the actual?
Yeah, if I can do another action.
If you punch with your thumbs, you might be a hill giant.
After experimenting, after looking at the bodies, the rest of the party catches up, and now anyone can look at the crime scene. You all have been told that they were killed by punches.
Say, now that I'm not being distracted by fucking Broder, I'll look around the crime scene.
And I will cast guidance on whoever needs it, Kyle.
Yes.
I would like to roll the continued distracting Nightshade.
Nightshade, roll with disadvantage.
If I have that D4, it would be even better. So it would be a 17. That was because I was distracted.
Nightshade has taken the guidance.
Before I tell what Nightshade did, does anybody else want to look at the crime scene?
Yes, if I may. A shame that my investigation is so bad.
I'll roll investigation because I'm good at it.
Are there any people who work in this section who were not killed?
Just the people that Halvard already spoke with.
I bet it was the guy who's like, I think he's a heretic.
Yeah, those guys there were like the ones who worked here, yeah.
No, I think it's the guy who said he was a heretic. I think he's the one who's
you think
fucking...
he committed the crime. I see.
Yeah.
No, because we know it was a human. We know one of them was a human, but these were 3 specific non-human. Oh, I guess you're right. They could be 3 people working with a human. Yeah.
He doth protest too much.
So, okay.
Let's roll
so
investigation.
On a 14, 24, or 17, Sendu, you are over in the corner looking at books. And there are...
Ooh, I haven't read this one yet.
There are scraps of paper, and you start putting the scraps of paper together thinking it's a clue, but you're just assembling a book.
Well, good news, I made an entire book.
Neat.
But on...
it's a book about origami.
The 14, the 24, and the 17, you all find together scraps of white cloth.
Technically, Lamb was rolling to distract me.
Scraps of what?
Scraps of white cloth, fabric.
Okay.
The scraps of fabric are emblazoned with a white lotus inside a black circle.
I describe this to my my companions, wondering if anyone is familiar with this black lotus.
You brought those 3 people with you?
I thought when he said companions, he meant us, but...
Yes!
Oh, okay, sorry, yeah, the group, the party, yes.
He just picked up the 3 monks and
Although,
carried him
thanks
with them.
for the idea, Kyle.
Stuff them in your little sack.
Okay, yes. So the party now knows that the fabric had a white lotus inside a black circle.
On a white thing of cloth?
On a white cloth.
Does anyone know
so how do we see the lotus? Is it a different shade
the
of
history of this?
It's a darker shade of white.
Okay.
Let's see.
It's
History check.
It's kind of like the reverse Oreo. It's white, black, white.
I got a nat 20 on a history check.
Kyle didn't even ask for the history check,
Didn't
but
even
still.
ask for a history check. You didn't ask if you could make one, but...
Well, he just asked. I mean, we're in a library.
Another player asked if he would do the history of it.
I'm hella fucking old.
Okay.
I gave you a +2 to that as well.
Doesn't matter.
I'm trying.
It's a nat 20.
But it was an even cooler nat 20.
It's now a nat 23.
I put a sticker on it.
All right.
I'm like, actually.
Yes. Yeah, Nightshade, you've heard of this. There is an order of monks, called the Order of the Immortal Lotus. A league of monks led by a master martial artist known as Back May.
BACK space MAY?
No, I'll give it to you. Back.
His arch nemesis, Front May.
Front April.
Yeah,
Oh,
Part of the White Lotus.
Side June. Sideways June.
Side June.
This is my cousin, Sideways June.
Her face is like she had a stroke.
Lopsided Andy.
And that was Order of the Immortal Monks or Order of the
Order of the Immortal Lotus.
Lotus.
Which Nightshade knows, but hasn't told any of us yet.
Yes.
Their nihilistic counterparts, Order of the
Nightshade,
Mortal Lotus.
Do you tell them about the Immortal Lotus and Back May?
I do, but I would say I don't know much about them. I know much more about the Side Ben Junes.
If I recall, Side Ben June was a pretty popular dance trend in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, it's too bad they died out. They're not quite as immortal.
Oh, actually,
they belong to the Order of the Ephemeral Lilies, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I actually can give you one more piece of information. Because there's like 2 paragraphs, and it's like if you get this high, it's this paragraph. If you get this high, it's this
I wonder if this will be about the invincible posies.
Nightshade, you also know that the Order of Immortal Lotus is rumored, not necessarily known, but is rumored to have a sanctuary deep in the forest outside Candlekeep.
Oh, I think I know.
I wish Pan was here. This would have been the Pan episode.
This is the Pan episode.
That's a good point.
We have a whole monk.
Did any of the bodies that were punched to death have chlamydia by chance?
How do you think chlamydia is transferred, JJ?
One of the bodies.
Punches.
One of the bodies.
I don't know.
Pan is dead.
No!
Not again!
Actually, somehow both bodies are Pan, and you're like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Okay.
Pan was a changeling the whole time.
As Pan was infecting people with chlamydia, they turned into her afterwards.
Amazing.
That's how koala folk propagate.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mummy.
Spores. Okay.
Nightshade, do you know this order to commonly leave calling cards like this?
This seems like a sloppy fucking mistake to me.
Perhaps they simply got careless in their triumph.
Or they wanted someone to know. Or someone wanted this to be pinned on them.
That's true. Could be a distraction. I mean, you had that guy out there distracting people away from this area, and then they just leave. Yeah, it could have been a quick job too.
So
What did we find
or this is someone trying to blame this on them?
What did we find the symbol on? Emblazoned on?
Like a hand wrap or
no,
a
scrap of white cloth. You don't know what it belonged to, just that it was a scrap of cloth.
Or something lost, perhaps, in a struggle. This scrap of cloth, does it look like a piece of clothing?
It looks
like fabric that might have come from clothing?
It might have been. It might have been, as Nightshade said, hand wraps. It could have been an umbrella. Like we really don't know from what's left.
Totally fair.
Well, has it been raining?
Just making a point that it's some form of fabric. It could have been a towel. No, I'm making dumb examples. But you just don't know based on how little of the fabric you have. Most likely clothing. Okay. At this point, Bookworm walks in. And he says, so what have you found out so far?
Thanks to Nightshade, Broder, and thanks to my companions impressive investigative skills, we have reason to believe this was perpetrated either by, or by someone looking to frame, the Order of the Immortal Lotus. Which is apparently a monastic order seeking immortality, led by one Bach May.
I don't think it's a frame job then. Bach May, for years, Bach May's followers have attacked travelers on their way to here from Baldur's Gate. They've been a recurring nuisance.
It seems like an awfully sloppy job.
These librarians who were unfortunately killed in this attack, were they warriors, perchance?
No, I mean every librarian is some form of spellcaster or warrior in a way, shape, or form, but not specifically trained in that way. No.
I was merely asking because the piece of evidence we found might have been as a result of a struggle against the librarians.
Oh, they're
if they were
definitely
capable of
struggle,
such a thing.
So yes. Do any of you have Speak with the Dead?
Unfortunately, I do not.
Not prepared, but if I could have a day.
Is there a time limit on Speak with the Dead? I don't think so, right? You can do it anytime, yeah.
Let me check.
Then you would not know that.
Speak with Dead 3rd. I don't have it prepared, but I could if given a day.
I don't know. I'd be kind of pissed. I think that also Speak with Dead, isn't it very, particular, they can't just talk a certain way. It's only very particular ways they can answer.
I think it's all yes or no
I imagine it would depend on the spirit's willingness to assist you.
Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the course is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or recognizes you as an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Spell doesn't return the creature's soul.
I think that it might not behoove us to wait that long.
We could also just go out there and...
Monologa's gonna yell out, "They were looking to build a gauntlet lest you steal souls!"
Oh,
and Sendu just looks over.
The gloves of soul... The gloves of soul catching. That's the part
of that's the ones. That's the bitch. Right, Halfred? And he tugs on your hair a little bit.
Halfred wonders if we were to ask the 3 librarians about the Order of the Immortal Lotus and about Bach May, would we learn more that we learned from Nightshade's recollection of history? Or
out of game, she got a nat 20, and so therefore no, but in game, it's worth a shot.
Nope, I'm good.
He would say, well, we know they have the Immortal Lotus lives somewhere in the Cloakwood forest. We've never been able to find them. They have some kind of abjuration magic that makes... And they move. So we just haven't been able to get them. But maybe you would have better luck. I'll tell you what. Because there were 2 murders and the theft, and this book has secrets of the soul stealing and the immortality, we'll forego your... How much... We'll forego your usual rate, and we'll make it 8,000 gold for the party.
Cha-ching!
That, but
God, Nightshade perks up, and she's like, and an apprenticeship.
Sendu looks over at Nightshade.
What do you have in... What do you mean, Nightshade?
Well, we had been into some discussion, and you were being a bit of a stickler, and I think that this would go quite well in what we had been talking about previously.
Sendu wonders if there's a reason why Nightshade's being so cagey about specifics here.
There's age restrictions, you see. We're not a school. We're not like.
You're all about learning.
Yes, but
and the younger you learn, the better you are.
But we're not a daycare. We're not Hogwarts. But
oh, come on!
What's a Hogwarts? Halberd recalls a pig that he knew that had a sexually transmitted disease and wonders if
Hogwarts is that it? From the fairy tale? Oh my god, I could just imagine this like standing up pig with like a little vest on. And he speaks like he's German. What yeah, I've got to Hogwarts.
Das
Hello, my name is Hogwarts. Hogwarts.
I'll be right back. I'm getting coffee.
Das Genitalwortenschwein.
We make 7,000 gold, and we have a deal, Nightshade.
That's coming from your cut. I could give a fucking...
Yeah, from your cut.
I can give a Hogwarts about whether or not your kid gets an education.
You know what, Halfred? That's funny. That's really funny coming from you.
I'm not the father. What are you looking at me? Am I the father?
Because like the group took you under our wing after you came out of the book. That's probably what she means.
Yeah.
We gave you a home. We watched your back. We could have left you to rot in that goddamn book.
I've saved you twice now.
I believe that this is becoming something more heated than it
he
needs
would say,
to be.
He would say, I don't want to cause trouble. You get your 8,000, and your boy Theo will have tutelage. We will watch him and keep him safe.
If anything, Theo will keep you safe. He's been on adventures with us.
I wink.
You have to watch him.
Was like.
I wink at Nightshade, like it was all an act.
Oh, good cop, bad cop. Sendu what?
Sendu is losing his mind that Nightshade would say, I think my 11-year-old will keep you, the first reader, safe. Sendu has detect magic. He knows how powerful the first reader is as a spellcaster.
No, it's more like she's fighting back over the fact that he's saying that he has to watch him like a little baby.
He is a child!
And I roll insight to see if Nightshade is just using this as an excuse to get free daycare services.
I love it.
27?
No, she wants to keep him safe, but she wants him to learn, and she generally believes that she wants him to become strong, and she wants him in a centralized location that she can come back to over and over again, and she wants to bring him with her on safer missions and still have contact with him, but she doesn't want him to lose the opportunity to learn in a big library like this.
But
she's hoping that the reader will take him under his wing and that he could potentially join the forces here, but not like fucking a librarian. Like,
I have needed a new apprentice ever since Broder's been gone. So maybe that could be, he could work his way up. Also, maybe
I'm right here.
Since
hello.
Well, you've been on missions, and then Foos, you've been gone too. So maybe he could sweep up a little bit as like his gym class, and like we'll figure stuff out.
Someone needs to replace the two dead librarians here. Also, Nightshade, isn't the father like the blacksmith or something here?
He's a bartender in a different
bartender.
Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Waterdeep. So that's not here.
No. Yeah, it's not here.
Oh, okay.
He gets a lot of opportunities here in a central location, and technically, Nightshade goes, "It's supposed to be safer here." And she looks at him.
As two people just died were murdered here.
Supposedly, Nightshade had been within talks with the Great Reader for quite a while about this.
It's safe here, just not in this room.
Not in the monk section or the alchemy section. But we all know that alchemy is really bad for daughters.
You just don't become a monk or an artificer, kid, and you'll be fine.
For daughters?
It's a Full Alchemist reference. So...
How very.
No one has a daughter here. Theo is a man.
No, that's what I said.
It's not great for sons either.
I said alchemy is okay for sons. It's not safe for daughters. But no, it's not good for sons either. So...
Yeah.
I would like everyone to know that Kyle is a party pooper.
Every party.
Just because I was trying to finagle Nightshade or her son to be my apprentice.
Oh, 100%. You still I said he could, but he would have.
Theo is not going to be your apprentice. You already have a shady little apprentice, so fuck off.
Then he also
that
said,
old man looks like he could be trusted.
What about Nightshade?
Yes,
he's a friendly old man.
Would like to learn some stealthy, sneaky, shady stuff. Would Nightshade want to do that?
I love
learning to stab Broder in the back, maybe.
All right, so your first mission as a librarian is to steal shit.
You're like Grunkle Stan.
Oh
Yeah. Actually, yes, that would be very appropriate.
Everything's legal, kids, as long as the cops aren't around.
Yeah. It's only a crime if you get caught. Rule number 1.
Yeah.
All right, kids, always learn about tax evasion.
I like when they list off.
Nightshade and Theo had talked about because she wanted. Well, he also wanted to learn about magic because he wants to be just like Mom, but it is a little dangerous for him to be out on the road. But this is the way you guys can still check in, and he can also be a contact within Candlekeep and can give us information. And who's gonna suspect a little kid of being like a secret insider, anyways?
I liked the recurring joke of pug smug.
Illegal pug smuggling.
But yeah, I'm for that. I don't know. I can give him a good word, I suppose.
All right. So Theo heads off with Bookworm. And you guys have been told that instead of your regular fee, you will get 8,000 in total for recovering the pages of the book and solving this murder. Okay, so are we heading...
Does the enslaved person get it too?
The what?
What?
Oh, indentured.
Me.
Indentured. Yes.
Oh, is that the word?
Galman would
I lost a bet.
Galman would get 1/6 of the treasure.
Presumably, CSI Candlekeep as a group has discretionary privilege over how the money is distributed. So,
yeah.
Nope, I don't. I opt not to.
That money,
because I lost a bet.
That money gets held for Zug in escrow. It just goes.
Oh, okay, that works. That works.
It gets held in a safety deposit account for when Zug comes back.
Wow.
Well, that's right. Theo can tell everybody when Uncle Zug gets back.
Oh.
All right. So, do we?
He's gonna keep the barbecue pit open while Zug's gone.
Yeah.
Theo becomes a bard.
His secret plot the whole time. He's just gonna work on his barbecue pit stall.
Oh my God! Yes.
I suppose we need to head out towards that forest where they may or may not be.
Yep. Oh Lord.
What was this?
I really don't want to get punched.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. So we head out.
I feel like I'm gonna get kicked
how
in the balls this
works.
episode.
I got some new spells since we leveled up, baby.
If
I almost never use spells. I forget about them. I hadn't leveled up my spells at all, like for a couple levels.
Yes.
Oh really?
I forget that
you've
I'm
been
leveled
out.
this night. I'm like, I hit shit.
I hit shit and I have cantrips. Wait, I have
That's
leveled
right.
spells too? I have leveled spells other than shield?
I know.
Absorb
I
elements.
have Green Flame Blade and I have Booming Blade. That's all I need.
Do you have absorb elements too? That's a
I
good
do.
one. Ah,
I
it's
do.
so
And
good.
Shield. That's all I need.
Especially if you're a fighter, because you're like, hey, thanks for the fire, bitch.
Hey, Jess, thank you for reminding me that I have a spell to pick for this level.
Actually, on the road to the Cloakwood, Foos will take use of one of his new features.
The echo's back, by the way.
Let me see here.
Yeah.
There it is. So it's like a couple hours walk through the forest. Or you guys ride your mounts, but still, but ride through the forest. And
Oh, hey, we have our horses.
Yes, you have your peoples.
I have a pony.
Oh yeah, what's my mount? I forgot. What was it?
So you guys have.
You had that tiger thing, right?
That was
Nightshade had this horse, like a peacock
yeah.
horse.
The tiger was actually Juniper.
Oh, that's right.
Fusfajar has a flying polar bear.
Surely that. Okay.
Broder has a dragon.
Wanted him to pop up. That is so tiny.
Yeah, the dragon doesn't pop up. It's just the same thing.
Wild.
Little guy.
Because it was so it's a tiny image when you put it in there.
Halvrid rides around on a blue-green elephant that almost looks ethereal in nature.
Because he's a watercolor elephant.
I actually have a picture of the black dragon that's better sized.
Oh, Galman, if you want to send me a picture for your mount, Galman, then Sendu has his robot horse.
Galman just reminds me of Halman's, so you are now Mayo. Sorry.
I'm the mayonnaise of dwarves.
Mayo.
Oh, I like that you still have the token for Orsino's hubby.
Yeah, I kept all the old tokens. Yeah.
Oh my god, no.
So,
I just tried to type in.
Lance,
Oh, there we go.
Lance
Perfect.
doesn't play here, but remember when Lance rode around on a baby Tarask?
It was so
Yeah.
cute.
So yeah. Okay.
It's fucking perfect. There you go. I just sent you the picture for it.
Well, that's really cute, yeah.
So good.
Aw, it is cute.
The little baby Taras. There it is.
I'm gonna miss all your dinosaurs.
Oh, I'm not getting rid of Zug Zug. It just didn't make any sense for him to be like, well, I finally get to go home after 2 years.
But I'm not
But
gonna.
I gotta go back here in like, oh, I don't know, 2-3 days. See you later, fam.
Peace.
So he's taking a little vacay.
I can.
Oh, how did you
safely
find out how to
assume-
get home again?
Oh, he established that while you were gone. Yes. JJ, please tell what you figured out.
So I did find the trail. I think that's what it's called, where it shows you the fastest route to. Well, at first I did like scrying stuff to find out where they were. Found out they were here. Did find the path, which showed that the path was like leading underground.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out that if you plane shift to a different plane, I chose the Feywild because Druid and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I could, whenever I get plane shift back, I can designate where I want to go that's familiar to me. So I could just say home, and I plane shift back home.
Oh, nice.
And then I can get back to Candlekeep by plane shifting, and then plane shifting and say Candlekeep. Boom.
Nice.
So it was a lot of thought, and I was like, well, shit, I can actually get home. Huh.
Halvard smells danger ahead.
Everything is so dark.
Kyle fucked up. No one spells anything. Kyle fucked up.
I-
It's all good now.
Halvard smells 4 dangers.
I
We
smell
don't smell
darkness.
anything.
I shoot magic missile
there's
into the
actually-
darkness.
As Sendu
I've got
privately
COVID, guys.
messaged me, there's more than
I don't
4.
smell anything.
And so
Halvard smells quivers and bows.
There's more than what?
you saw 4 of them, Sendu. There's more than that.
I wasn't gonna say any of that out loud.
No, I know, but then Halvard said it, so now it's too late.
Oh, okay.
So John said it. So since John said it, it's
Damn it, John.
Does this mean that we get to take a bathroom and cookie break?
What?
Who has cookies? I don't have
Probably
cookies.
Jess if she's asking for a cookie break.
I have gluten-free Oreos.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
There might be cake in the basement, though. I should ask about that.
That sounds real sketch.
Yeah, that's fine. We can take a break before I set the cloakwood scene. That's fine.
Okay, I'm going to the bathroom and I'm
We'll
gonna get a
be
cookie.
back at like 8:20.
Guess it's time for wine.
Woo!
Want it up? Boop, boop. Okay. Now I'll be back.
Yeah.
I just wanted to give Nightshade's daughter, or son, levels in Rogue. I don't see what's so wrong with that. What? Good for you. Good man. Good
Funny.
man.
So what's new with you, Wes?
Hold on. My boy's talking to me. Oh, no. Yeah, I was saying, you were talking to me. You're good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Trickery Cleric seems good. But as far as what's new with me, really not a whole lot. Just kind of playing the video games. I got a big fat raise at work, I guess, actually. That was nice.
A raise and a promotion?
No, I'm still just a supervisor. I don't think
So
I'll get a promotion.
the same responsibilities, but more money?
Yes.
More money and not more things to do? That's wonderful.
Oh yeah. They did give us a whole spiel at the supervisor meeting of like, now that you're getting paid more, we expect you to, really step up your game and everything. And I don't think anyone has any intention of doing that.
What hours do you work these days?
So I'm technically supposed to work what is it? Thursday night to Saturday night, 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. But a lot of times I'm doing like overtime or I leave work at 6 pretty regularly because of said overtime. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I do 4/10s. That's technically what I'm supposed to do.
They're not getting back to me regarding that cake.
Cake?
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna slice some bananas, maybe put some Nutella on it. I'll be back.
I can give you a recipe for a mug cake if you have cocoa powder. You can't hear me. John, I could give you access to unbridled knowledge, the likes of which no man should ever know.
By the way, Wes, this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
I totally went to Chez El Creperie.
Okay.
It's fucking good.
It sounds good.
Mm-hmm. I had the banana split crepe. It had vanilla ice cream, chocolate mousse. It had like a white kind of sweet cream sauce,
Mm-hmm.
and a chocolate sauce drizzled over it with bananas and whipped cream and chocolate chips.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Where is John? I'm just gonna do this. Apple bottom jeans, boots with fur, and the whole club was looking at her.
Yeah.
Yes, but I also just like on the library of videos I've lost. Yes, but they're also just your version of my videos, and my videos. My videos are my version of your videos, and your videos are your version of my videos. Yeah. You're right, the overlay would be vastly different. Yeah. Video edit, recompile them, take your overlay out, and edit them. I get you, that's fair. I did start downloading videos that I've made. I have like 7 on there, and I've downloaded 3 or I've started the process of downloading half of them. What I would say is follow the video. Was takes here for some reason they didn't download. Please visit, on the party member, they have the videos. I know, but I know.
Jess's mic is real sensitive.
I know.
Yeah, but for some reason, my mic, when on my video playback, I'm always the quietest person, which is weird. Always.
There was once where Kyle was speaking at like a really reasonable level, and it was still picking him up.
Kyle's also the loudest person in existence.
Yeah, but even when
Human
you're
race.
at normal level.
Yeah, he was talking like there, and it was picking him up, and I was like, wow, it's like super sensitive.
Always.
Oh yeah, sorry, Jess. You probably overheard most of it. But,
I really want to get a new mic because I feel like I need one with an external power source, because I think that's the only way that my voice will ever be the same level as you guys in a video. Because I have my output and everything all the way up where it won't screech, and I'm still the quietest out of everybody in all the videos.
Huh.
that might be something to do with your OBS or your Twitch settings.
No,
because...
it's not.
No?
Nope.
Yeah, whenever I listen to the Twitch streams,
yeah, Jess, you sound
it sounds normal.
Yeah, you sound normal right now.
I'm telling you, no matter where I'm going, that's just the way it is.
To be fair, whenever I watch the streams, I don't notice any sound difference at all.
Okay.
Maybe some people do. I don't know. Maybe you do.
It's something with the videos, and I don't know if it's the way that, like the recording thing is or whatever. I mean, on Discord, it's fine because people can individually like pump up my output for themselves. But like when it's just me, my voice is really low.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I think what we're saying is that on various videos we've listened to, there aren't problems. So it might just be per video or based on a thing. It might, but
yeah,
it's almost like when it goes through the like recording process, like the VODs, something happens, and it's not just for Twitch; it's also for YouTube.
Yes.
So I don't understand what the problem is.
And that's why I don't think it's a mic problem. It's probably a computer
Google.
problem. So yeah, the thing I had was that I forgot for some reason. I thought Twitch saved things for 30 days and then they went away. They save things for 2 weeks and then they go away, and so I lost 2 weeks of my streams just gone, and I did not save them. And I meant to, so that was my bad.
Well, he never backed them up anyways.
Yeah, exactly. So they're gone. Waiting on John. John.
I'm sorry you lost those, though, Kyle.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you.
Well, normally it wouldn't be so bad because I also do it, but it was because I was sick and I was trying to watch them.
Yeah, just like, let me watch the episodes you taped. And I'm like, yeah, I taped. Oh my god, what am I taping on a
Look at you betraying your age. Were they on VHSs, Kyle?
No.
Let me go
Did you record a Saturday morning cartoon?
Like
When you gotta sit in front of the radio and wait until your song comes on, and then you gotta tape over the black part on the tape, the cassette. You gotta put it in. You gotta hit record at the right time.
Yes.
And then
JD, I was just gonna make the reference. I was just gonna say I recorded my Saturday morning cartoons. That's exactly the reference. I was
Literally, Kyle. Back at my parents' old house, I have like 30 VHS tapes full of Digimon episodes.
Do you know how crazy I went? I would, because there were multiple channels, I would have the living room TV set to record ABC Kids. I'd have the bedroom VCR set to record Fox Kids. I'd watch Kids WB. And then if there was anything extra, because I only had 3, I couldn't do 4. But if there was a 4th one, I'd go to the commercials and I'd watch that 4th one on the commercials. So I'd watch 3 or 4 channels in their entirety every Saturday because of VHSs.
My man, I only had one TV growing up.
I never realized how much of a music person I was until like I realized, like, first of all, I was just always the one who just recorded music all the time. And also until Kyle and I got together, when I just realized that I just listen to music all the time in the car, at home, when I'm doing things constantly, I sing all the time. And Kyle's just like constantly just watching media all the time. And I'm like, you don't just listen to music all the time. No. And I was just like, I'm not much of a music person. And then I just caught myself listening to music all the time. And Kyle would be like, why do you just listen to music all the time? I'm like, I don't know. Why do you just watch shit all the time?
We didn't have cable growing up, but we did have a TV with an antenna in every room.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't have cable until high school, so I did have the radio though. I was contrary.
It got to the point where in high school, I talked my parents into we got 2 TVs for my grandfather for free. And they were like tiny ones. And I talked them into putting one in the kitchen/dining room and one in the bathroom. And I'm like, yes, we have a TV in every room of the house.
We had one TV in the living room, and we fought like hell over that TV. We had 3 channels, let me tell you. Like, country living.
We had 5 channels in every room of our house.
Oh, eventually we had 5 channels, but...
Okay, so, John, you're still not here. Okay, I think we're just going to start. All right.
John has perished, I think.
Yeah.
Also, can we talk about how Theo needs more rogue levels?
Yeah.
How dare you try to make my sweet baby angel into a rogue?
You could be a good rogue. Robin Hood was a good rogue.
I mean, under my tutelage, he won't, but he could be a good rogue.
Thank you, JD, for being the only character who is concerned about dragging your player, for being the only player who is concerned with dragging your token over.
I got you, my man. I got you.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were...
No, I got it.
What?
There you go.
Kyle,
there's 2 of me.
Kyle,
you gotta be on that proactiveness, folks.
I have become accustomed to a certain amount of assistance with my tokens.
You gotta look for ways to make the DM's life easier, and I say that because I'm a DM.
Yes.
I'm
These
also
are
a
facts.
DM.
Same.
Then y'all should be on this as well. You don't have any excuse.
I'm
Everybody
also
but
DM, and
John
I'm like,
is
no,
a
you
DM.
drag that shit out from me.
I think all you players are DMs except for John. Exactly.
Yeah. Here's the thing is, I just do everything for everyone, so I just expect it to be done for me. I'm like, nope, you do it.
Wild.
I'm actually in Jess's party of I obsessively like build everything up.
Yeah.
Kyle, 2 quick questions for you in game before we move on.
Yeah.
Question number 1. I assume it's been over an hour since I cast True Seeing. It is done now.
Mm-hmm.
2. Can I have brought one of the kitty widgets with me?
Oh shit. Yeah.
I have 4 of those.
Yes, you can.
Fantastic. I would love to have a kitty widget.
Token, I think.
Are they under companions?
Maybe.
I don't see them. Look under NPCs.
Could have sworn.
Oh, I don't think I showed you guys. So I showed you guys the Skittermander
You're
thing, right?
having
No, I guess
a lot of...
I will fix that.
But
I
I
don't
got
see a Skittermander thing.
Okay,
new dice. I don't know if you could see that. No, probably not.
Looks
It's
kinda
not
black.
focusing. Yeah. Focus.
Black and blue.
Focus, you son of a bitch.
Does it have like stuff in it?
No, they're like...
Take a picture and
digital
show us on
looking.
Discord.
I could do that.
You could do
That'd be a
that.
better idea.
We love the clickety-clack math rocks.
But yeah, Skittermander's got frickin' dice bag in the back.
Oh, I love that.
You showed us online the other day. Remember?
I did.
I was trying to show you how to floof my cat, and then she betrayed me. Little fucker. She's obsessed with me and just follows me around the one time I go to do something, and she's like, now. Fucker.
Like, no, you bastard, leave me alone.
The one time. Kyle's my witness. Doesn't she just follow me around obsessively, Kyle?
Luna?
Yes.
Yeah. What the heck? I can't find the barn door.
Woo-hoo! Take it off! Ow, ow! Shake it!
Shake it off, shake it off.
Rectangles, that's why.
Shake, 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 shake it.
Oh, that
Shake,
was exhausting.
Shake, shake, shake
Did you
it.
poop?
No, I shook my ass for.
Oh god.
Oh.
It's a good thing D&D. So I was trying to click the Cloakwood map and I hit the recycling bin icon because it's right there.
Oh god.
That's a good thing I did.
Rest in pieces, map.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Speaking of, can everyone see my lamp that I got for Christmas?
Oh.
My mom got it for me. It's so ghetto that when you put batteries in, the backing no longer fits on it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Because it's one of the ones that screws on.
It's very pretty though.
So when it's on, the electrical parts are just open.
There you go. Enjoy the new dice. They're metallic as well.
Oh my god.
I love dice.
Those are so deliciously Shadowrun.
Right?
I love metallic dice.
I do too. I need a freaking tray or
Once
something
I've
like
got
that.
metallic dice, I love the look of acrylic dice, especially when they're sparkly, but I love the heft of metallic dice.
So much fun.
Alright, so the Cloakwood.
There you go. Then I got my little buddy in the background.
Here, guys, everybody on stream, look at his metallic dice.
As you begin your journey,
Pop it up on stream. Ooh, ah.
As you begin your journey into the Cloakwood, the forest darkens at an alarming rate. From all around, you hear whispers, rustling foliage, and the distant roars of unidentifiable beasts.
What the fuck?
Man, I sure hope I lose my virginity at this summer camp.
This guy's just too much, I swear.
I would like to roll stealth. Because this seems like spoopy place.
Yes. Yeah.
I bless him. May time war be with you.
I will be flying.
You get advantage on that, brother.
Halvard takes some sticks and leaves from a bush and just holds them like this, and he's like, I'm a bush.
They're poison ivy. Roll the itch.
Alfred, roll nature with disadvantage.
So I rolled garbage on both my rolls, so it's a 25 for stealth.
Just terrible.
Ah, suck it, Kyle.
What the fuck is... What the hell? How does that even happen?
Well,
Let's roll two of the same.
I didn't actually.
You're a pretty convincing bush, Alfred.
You are a poison ivy bush.
So my boy, I rolled a 2 and a 5,
Yeah.
but my rogue ability is whenever I roll below a 10 on a skill I have proficiency with, it counts as me rolling a 10.
So he can't roll lower than a 10. We did have a discussion about nat 1s. They are still going to count as a 10, but they will be a barely successful, flavored as basically a fail that happens to work.
Yeah.
So...
Ask failed successfully.
Yes, he fails successfully. That's how a nat 1 where that ability kicks in. So...
Actually, well, I got this.
What is?
What's what? Oh,
What at?
that is if the party remembers when we were dealing with the cult of the animal-human hybrid people, they had these things called skitter widgets, which had kids called kitty widgets, and they had a brain that controlled them.
I remember that. Can you send him to the back so I can ride him?
It's JD's.
Excuse you.
But can you
Also,
send him
it's
to the back
small
so I can ride
size.
him? I'm okay with that.
No, I'm saying he can't support your weight, Nightshade.
But I can pretend to ride him while I fly.
Above him. Yes, you could technically fly above him.
Guys, look, I'm riding him. I'm riding him. That's
Heck yeah. Oh, you didn't have to make him small. I just send him.
now he's
send him to the
tiny.
back.
No, I love that.
Now
You're
he's
ruining
like
my
now he's
fun.
a widow kitty widget.
He's just a little kitty widget.
Oh, look at him. He's just a little guy.
You're ruining my fun.
He's just a little guy doing little things. How can you have me for the
Can I
silver
pretend to
guy?
ride Manavaka?
Manavaka dances around.
Do
And is like, "Hey, no, fuck off, personal space,
Do it.
bitch. What the hell?"
Fucking body slam, Manavaka.
How fast is Manavaka?
Manavaka's fly speed is 40 feet.
Not fast enough.
He is faster than me, actually.
He goes hide in Halford's mane.
Aw.
Fuck off.
I pet Manavaka.
Yeah. Wait, I mean, no. Dignity.
Now I hate this. He's like a fucking cat.
Manavaka.
Oh, do you want belly scratches, Manavaka? No!
Yes, put your hand where all of my sharp points can touch it.
Kind of like Lucy from Disenchantment.
I haven't watched Disenchantment in years, so I don't know what you're referring to.
Manavaka is voiced by Eric Andre.
God, if only.
Okay, so
I am on top.
as the
I am on
party is
top. I am
continuing
on
down
top.
the path, a noxious smell fills your noses.
I noticed it first.
Yes.
Gross.
Disabling olfactory senses.
The smell is coming from just off the path. Do you go towards the smell?
May I make a perception check to see what kind of smell it is? Like, is this... You said it was noxious. Does it seem like this is an ordinary plant smell? Is it a rotting corpse?
Yeah, can we look to see where it's coming from first to see if we want to go near it?
With your natural, like, insights, just passive, I mean, it's definitely not natural. It's definitely not something that would usually be here.
Great.
I'm not sure that I care for this. Be careful, brother.
Yep, I'm gonna sneak forward.
I'm definitely gonna let him go first.
Oh dear.
I run off into the darkness.
Manavaka.
I shoot magic missile into the darkness.
Manavaka, turn invisible and follow, brother. Do I have... Yes. Oh.
Okay. You then find a petrified, hollow tree trunk filled with a viscous black ooze.
Oh.
The secret of the ooze.
Wow, man, that's fucked.
You also, since Broder was sneaking, he is successful. There are two robed figures here as well.
Let me roll stealth for Manavaka.
Do not see you. Yes, please give me stealth for Manavaka.
Manavaka is invisible and flying.
Oh, okay.
Just...
yeah. There you go. Let me roll perception.
Yuck, a 3 and a 6. My dice rolls.
Can I get a big picture of them?
Yeah, how
I'm
far
gonna
away
make
are
it
the
bigger,
robed
yes. So the black ooze looks like this.
Ugh.
Oh.
Fun.
And the hooded robed figures aren't wearing robes here, but this is what they look like under the robes.
Does Broder
not
feel a sense
ginger.
of kinship with the ooze?
What'd you say?
Does Broder feel a sense of kinship with the ooze?
Oh yeah, because Broder has an
Who
ooze
are?
inside
God.
him.
Hey, brother.
Something is
I know
compelling
it's
me.
like hard to tell, but these guys are ripped as hell.
These
John,
guys
that's
got
one
some-
of the things you missed too.
Hey.
When before we fought the Beholder, we needed to gain access, and we ended up with supposedly extra tickets. And so, oh no, do you already know that Broder has an ooze inside him, John?
No one knows
Sounds
this.
familiar. If that happened before we entered the
Yeah.
building, then
Oh,
yeah.
it did. I forgot. Yes, you left after the building. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no one knows that's
And no one
in
knows it
game.
character. Yes.
I think Sendu might suspect it, and is deeply concerned that I got it somehow.
If it's a magical effect, Sendu, I feel like Detect Magic has caught it at some point, and Sendu's like, huh, that's his business.
It's not a magical effect.
Neat.
It's a magical creature.
Oh boy!
Oh no!
There's
It's a lot
a
of...
whole other creature inside of Broder.
You know what? That's his business. If he wants to talk about it, he will.
I feel like I'm at some point going to get a magical tapeworm, and Sendu's going to be like, clearly this is Broder, just being Broder, and like not notify me
That's
that
his
I'm dying.
business.
Can I have Broder and Montevaco, so technically Sendu, give me history, nature, arcana to try to if you want to try to recognize the ooze.
I'll do arcana. That's what I roll with.
Sing him the
Thank
song of your
fuck.
people.
23.
23 and 21 on different knowledge checks too, so hell yeah.
Nice.
These are 100% 2 black puddings.
Ooh.
Don't
they're
eat it.
Scottish.
Montevaca, tell Broder not to attempt to eat them. Hey, Sendu says to eat them? They're puddings, so like just chow down, my man.
I'm gonna roll insight. I got a 15.
Does Montevaca want to roll deception?
Hell yes, he does.
His deception beats your insight, so you believe him. Broder, you
Just
Oh my
flat charisma.
Okay, I'm gonna. Well,
Sendu says you should totally. Montevaca's mouth opens and you hear Sendu's voice. Do not eat the pudding, Broder.
Can you speak through Montevaca?
100% I can. Voice of the Chain Master.
Okay.
You should eat it. Don't eat the pudding.
Montevaca claps his mouth shut.
Sometime in another universe, like sexy robot, like love letters, you just send through Montevaca. Oh yeah, baby, I love your nuts and bolts.
And Montevaca's like, I hate every part of this. Okay, so the Killjoy says not to eat it, but do you want to be a nerd or do you want to be cool?
Also, do you want?
Oh no! Why would he peer pressure me like this?
His mouth opens again and says, Broder, if you eat that, it will kill you from the inside out.
Or out of character, the 2 oozes will have a civil war inside your body.
Yeah.
It won't be comfortable.
Time to put this ooze to the test.
Okay. And yes, your passive perception on both Broder and Montevaca would see that these 2 these 2 hooded creatures are humanoid and they have Lotus symbols on their robes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let me go back to the party real quick.
No, they want to eat the pudding before us. Wait, we have to stop them.
There's more stuff you would see.
Oh.
You
Okay.
have 2 wheelbarrows.
Oh, I went too far.
Not that far, Broder.
The wheelbarrows contain 4 bodies.
Jesus. Each?
Okay.
Each or together, Kyle?
No, 4 total, so 2 and 2.
Jesus Christ. Very different.
They have 4 bodies. You can't tell like what the bodies are, but they definitely have 4 humanoid bodies. And it looks like they're like feeding both material evidence and biological evidence to the black puddings.
That is righteously fucked up, my dude.
Cool.
Sendu is by the way, like communicating all of this to the party because he can see through Montevaca's eyes.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
There are 4 corpses that are so horrendously mangled their species cannot be made out. And they are being fed to the black puddings, likely as a method of eliminating evidence.
Am I aware that Sendu can relay this information via Montevaca to the party?
Sendu has done it before, so I'm sure that you know that he could do that.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to shape change into one of the monks.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Montevaca looks at you and is like, dude, sweet.
Ooh, can I do that too?
Does Galman
Actually, I'm
have
gonna do
shapeshift?
I have disguise self.
100% you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna disguise self on myself.
You need to be taller. Lighter colored robes.
Are they some sort of racists?
No, he's
Halberd,
he's describing it to you.
Yeah, so this
okay.
is Andrew describing the figures to as you shape change, as you cast disguise self. See,
yeah.
it does that to you too.
I'll be 5'4", so I'm just a little. I'm a little guy.
So, brother, you have the green one here, and then I'm gonna give a similar thing.
Beyond 20 must just be fucking up somehow.
Yo.
That's Galman.
Guys, I'm back, Galman. But no, in the thing, I have to assign it to Zugzug. So.
Oh,
okay.
He is Zugzug.
Also, this is killing me. Can you move Manavaka into an actual grid?
No.
Instead of being halfway.
Fuck you.
All right, and so Galman.
Manavaka does what he wants.
I know he
There's
does.
4 squares.
Galman,
Eat my entire ass.
Galman, you are the blue monk. Broder, you are the green
Thank
monk.
you, Andy.
And then we have the evil monks down below. Maybe evil, possibly evil monks.
They're feeding corpses to slime. I mean,
maybe they died of natural causes. I mean, you don't know.
You said they were indiscernible. The species were indiscernible.
Oh no! That was a matter of distance. Like Broder couldn't tell from where he was what the. They are tearing body parts off, so that is true. But if you got pictures, you might be able to tell what races they are.
Mightily fucked up, that is.
Okay.
Do I know that Broder turned into one of the monks as well? Is that communicated
yes, that
to
would have
me?
been communicated through
Okay.
Manavaka's mouth opens, and Sentu would say, Broder is disguising himself as one of the monks. Oh, so are you? And tells Manavaka to tell Broder what happened. And Manavaka says, one of the monks infiltrated the group. I don't know which one, but they're masters of the... Galman has impersonated one of the monks. God damn it.
Yes, it's me.
He doesn't let me have any fun.
Yeah, the monk. Yep, that's me. Yep.
Oh, well, the instant you opened your mouth, it would have been obvious anyway.
So,
Just a monk from whole Waterdeep. Yep.
just let me know whenever you guys want to come up here, because I'm gonna...
I mean, I didn't know if the two of you wanted to go ahead because you looked like monks and go ahead of the party.
I think Sendu will try to find an advantageous spot to hole up before this starts. Can I get behind this tree here?
Yeah.
If I start to come up, everyone's going to hear my click of clanking. So
While you guys are discussing, though, one of the bodies is completely gone now.
Hey, they are totally, like, eating bodies.
yeah, they're destroying all the evidence. So I'm just going to start coming. So
Okay.
y'all better make your choice because I'm coming.
All right,
Okay,
still
I'm
disguised as a tree.
Yes.
I come and I creep up next to Sendu.
Bam! I
Am I-
dash.
Okay.
Am I being
And then-
told, or do I see the party approaching?
Yes.
Manavaka's like, hey, they're all coming. If you want to do it, you better do it quick. Cause
I flashed up as fast as my little wings
They're going to stay
could.
somewhat back, so you still would have the ability to go ahead without the rest of the party.
Except for Nightshade,
I just
who is
flew.
barreling down the center of the path.
Hell yeah! I'm clanking, so I might as well just come.
What is Lamb doing?
Yeah.
I'm trying to cast a charm person and have it show up the description, but instead it's just showing like
You should be able to hit
the basic shit.
display in VTT. Or
Do
cast-
what?
Either display in VTT or cast in VTT. One or the other.
You would want display for the actual spell effects.
Display. Where
I
is
see it.
Am I blind? I think I'm blind. Help! I don't know how
It
technology
would be on the
works
top
anymore.
right of the spell card. Like right by the title of the spell. There should be a
Oh,
button.
okay. There we go.
Yup, that's happening to everybody.
Oh,
Yep.
so it's
Cool.
gotta be a Beyond 20 mistake then, yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's because
I do feel better
casting
now.
it, is the problem. So let's try this.
Nope.
Nope, it's still borked.
Okay. So you are trying to control person. I will just Google control
Not-
person.
Charm person
Charm person. Okay.
as a
I'm
second level spell, since I can target both of them.
Oh, okay. Well, that works. I was
And-
gonna be like, oh, I could target one too, but it's like you're gonna take care of it.
Okay. Charm person.
I have it.
we're gonna make a wisdom save.
Also,
It's
they
like-
have disadvantage on the save since they didn't know I'm here.
Okay. So
DC 17,
what are they?
and
Here you
it's
go,
a wisdom
babies.
save.
For you.
Nice.
Thank you.
I macroed my control paste and stuff because I use it all the time, and I got 2 cool buttons on my mousers.
God, we do love our cool buttons.
I know. Got a
Yeah.
special mouse now.
I take it this happens while I'm like walking up and I give them a wave.
And I'm
And
like,
then all
I'm
of a
clanking,
sudden,
no more destroying bodies.
These are not the monks you're looking for.
What's I look around. Oh my god.
Some fairy is charging me! Oh no!
Wisdom save.
We might be under attack, brothers.
Jesus.
Got it.
No, 15. It's not terrible.
Okay,
It's not my best roll.
Charm person, they rolled a 7 and a 7 on. Well, you don't even know what they rolled. They failed. One failed, one passed.
With their disadvantage.
With their disadvantage, yes.
Ah, butts.
Well, wait,
Okay.
what's your DC? 17. Yes. One.
Yeah.
Failed. Well, one failed, one passed. Yes.
Okay.
Can you tell which one failed and which one? I don't think so, right?
I mean, I'm going to assume the one that's going to try to start punching us is going to be the one that pass the check.
All right. Then your deception of 15. What did you say, Galman? As you walked up?
I'm going to also reveal myself with Galman.
Acting like, oh my god, look, there's someone approaching us, brothers.
Yeah. If they didn't stop loading the bodies and destroying it, I will just roll up and start beating this shit
the
out of
second they see two other monks, they'll pause on the bodies. There's half of another one gone, so you're down to 2.5 bodies. And they look up and they're like, we weren't told that any more of us were coming. Who are you?
Oh, I'm just coming from Waterdeep. I was doing some reconnaissance and information gathering out there.
And then
But
Oh, sorry, keep going.
My name. What's up, Leslie?
I'm also going to be in the back and being like, yeah, I can vouch for him, buddies. One of them's going to be like, yeah, buddy.
My name is Stilandrius. I totally just made that name up.
And I am Philandrius.
Philandrius is Stilandrius.
Interesting.
What effect did you want your charm person to have on the one that passed? It's just like nicer to you. Okay. All right, cool.
Regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
And then the one that's affected goes, "Oh, yeah, I feel like I know." He points at Broder and he's like, "I feel like were you at the monthly meditation and inner peace seminar last week?"
Oh yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah. Yeah, were you sent as like?
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that's 20.
I think even the guy who's not my friend is like, were you?
Great.
Oh, okay. We were just sent here to, destroy this evidence. If you want to help us out, and then we can get back to the monastery. Yeah, and the other one's like, I don't know, Stilandria, Philandria, I don't know, I feel kind of iffy on that. I mean, all right, you can. If I see anything shady, then we'll figure it out. But you can stick around and help us destroy this evidence.
Okay, I'm gonna help destroy evidence now.
So what?
More hands makes less work.
So how's the job going so far? Before I start hauling these bodies into these things, how's it going so far? I take it with all this evidence, not so well.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like this gets interrupted the instant Broder starts helping them feed corpses.
Yeah.
The slime, because Nightshade's right there, and Sendu is in view of them, and Monavok is like, wow, that's kind of fucked up. You know what? Go for it, kid.
Everyone's getting the sense Broder might have done this before. I seem to be way too good at this.
But Philandria, should you really be doing that? I mean, you just hurt your hand on the way over. I mean, oh man, it looks rough, doesn't it?
Philandrius and Stilandius would notice that the bodies are 2 human monks and 2 forest gnomes.
Oh.
All right, is there anything like super incriminating with the bodies?
No.
Not for long.
That's
why I'm like, oh, maybe hold on.
You wouldn't
I'm like,
fully
yeah,
know.
no. Don't worry. I think I can handle this, for the order and all.
Yes.
I don't know. Your hand is really fucked up.
Were you a part of the Candlekeep incursion?
No, I was like I said, I was just out towards Waterdeep. How'd the Candlekeep incursion go?
We don't know. We weren't part of it.
Right.
This was these two were killed in a training exercise. They pointed at the two monks, and these two, they pointed at the forest gnomes, were caught trying to steal out of our pantry. So we gave them the death penalty, and now we're disposing of all 4 bodies.
I see. As is fit to do when trying to steal from our reserves.
Yes.
Isn't that right, Philandria?
Yep.
We need those for immortality, and if you're gonna live forever, you need a lot of food.
Oh yeah, definitely gotta keep body's a temple. Gotta do what you can.
Yeah. So we maybe we can all head back to the base after this, and we can all find out how the Candlekeep incursion went. Since none of us know, but.
Yeah, you know what? We could. I think that maybe we could. Old Philandria, we can help it out. You guys look like you've got a little bit of a sweat going on, so I should just take a little bit of a break.
I know with my strength of 8, I'm already winded after the first body part. I'm just like, oh god.
Why don't you give me persuasion with advantage to see if you can take over the disposal job?
And just to see, I'm gonna sprinkle in some thieves' cant because I don't know about Broder, but he seems a little shifty to be add on a few little words to make Broder seem like
they're a little bit of ways away, right?
Yeah.
And yes, I do.
Speak persuasion.
At this point, I kind of assume you and Manavaka are a ways away, but I would think that these two are right. They're all in the same area-ish.
They haven't moved forward yet. They're not near the slimes yet, right?
Because the thing is, I mean, they haven't moved their tokens, but they're talking calmly. They're not yelling at each other. I feel like if they are where their tokens are, that would mean they're 40 feet apart, and that feels weird. It feels weird to be yelling 40 feet away from somebody. I don't know. But
yeah.
So I would feel like maybe it'd be more like this.
Closer.
But
yeah.
Not to mention, Broder's been described actively chopping up body parts.
I should be over here.
No, here's the thing: is if he had I didn't hear that, but if he had started doing that, I would have done something completely different. If I'd known he'd physically gone over and started doing that, I would have reacted.
Okay. We can react now. We haven't really done anything after that except for talk, so.
I'm trying to stop him. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm just saying, thieves can't just add on a little bit and be like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
JJ already has stopped him from loading bodies, if that helps. Now
I'm like,
working on trying to...
we could find out what's going on. Don't destroy those bodies there, bucko.
So where is he situated?
Hold on. So I'm going to, depending on how Nightshade does this, if she doesn't do anything, I'm letting him know, and thieves can't
Here's the thing, is I wouldn't have wanted you to go past into their mist. And I would have not wanted you to touch.
You could be helping from this side, for example. So that's
okay.
This is completely a fine no, 1 second, please. This is a completely fine organization as this picture is. This is how I would imagine. And you could be anywhere in this line, JJ, but this is what I would imagine something like
Yeah, I'm probably right there.
Yeah, and as soon as he started picking up bodies and trying to destroy evidence, I would have immediately been like, fuck this.
But they're undercover, and it's going pretty well. And JJ was just about to, and he literally was about to roll persuasion to make them go away. But if you want to stop it, 100% go ahead.
Okay, can Halvard move closer?
Yes, Halvard can also move closer. Now that we've established what's going on with the puddings, yes.
So
first off, okay, go on.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, but the second that you start chopping up bodies and doing stuff like that, I kind of was going to trigger something, and you're not going to like it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I was trying to get him to stop, by the way, Jess. Once I saw him
what I'm
like
saying.
trying to, I
So-
was like, "Whoa, bro!"
Would
I was like, "Whoa, Flandria, maybe you shouldn't. You hurt your hand." I don't think he was in the process of doing it.
That's
He
the
was like,
question. Would Galman stopping Broder stop Nightshade, or would Nightshade?
I was
keep going?
trying to tell him.
I'm gonna tell him in Thieves' Cant. If you know he's trying to stop me, I'm gonna tell him in Thieves' Cant of like, I'm gonna keep an eye out for any incriminating evidence, but they're already dead. Like, it's not gonna me tossing the bodies into the ooze isn't gonna change anything.
Sounds like he's not stopping.
It does sound like he's not
I'm
stopping.
not.
Yeah, he's not stopping.
Unless you
So-
have good arguments to stop me.
Yeah. I will say if you guys want to roll insight, they did just say these have nothing to do with Candlekeep, but you could roll insight on that.
Insight.
I see them destroying evidence. Clearly, they've murdered these people, and
I mean,
now
you heard them, and they literally said they did not murder them. That they literally said, well, the gnomes, yes.
I'm gonna
The
speak.
They
gnomes-
gave them the
speak
death
loudly.
The
penalty.
gnomes,
They're-
yes.
Oh, so
The monks died
They're-
by accident, but
clearly in an order where they believe murdering them was right.
on
Yeah.
an insight of 25, Galman, you believe them. These are two of these died in a trading accident. The gnomes died because they infiltrated their base. Yeah. And now, Nightshade, it is not your turn, but it's your choice. Do what you want to do. 100%.
Oh.
Do it.
before you do that, Jess, I was just gonna speak loudly. I know, I'm sorry. Of just like, so none of these had anything to do with the Candlekeep assault, is what you're saying. This is just random folk that were just, involved. Aside from what happened to the Candlekeep thing, right?
This is just our version of cremation. That's what we're doing.
Just cremating them, basically.
Okay. Nightshade, I think everybody is done. Sorry for any interruptions. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Roll something because, and this is going to determine whether I'm going to do something.
Okay.
If it's above a 10, I'm going to control myself. If it's not,
Okay.
things are. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Nope. No.
No control. Okay. What do you do?
I see this as very inhumane, and I'm sorry. And I'm going to cast a new spell that I got,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Fireball.
On me?
Okay.
No, I'm not going to hit my own people.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna-
Cast it, like down south, basically, so
Yeah.
it hits them. Yeah.
I'm going to cast it down here so that it will hit the oozes and the monks. So that
What
Aw.
so that
Oh dear.
I think that's gonna end the charm person effect.
Brothers, we're under attack!
Which is probably also going to immediately deception's not gonna help here.
Yeah, no. Oh no, the thing is that
He thinks that I'm part of
you
them.
guys have known to come with Nightshade, so you could try to parlay and be like, we're not with her. That's up to you guys though.
I'll play
it's-
my own way.
Oh dear.
So charm person says it's charmed by you until the spell ends, or until you or your companions do anything harmful
the
to
charm
it.
person ends, but I meant like you said, you probably wouldn't be able to deception. I'm like, well, who knows?
Well, the
Unless
thing
it
is,
knows that it was charmed.
Oh yes,
when the
I think-
spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you.
yes, fair point.
So not only is the spell going to end, but they're also going to be like,
So
what the fuck?
I need to make.
These guys aren't above the table.
I gotta make 4 dex saves. 1, 2.
They're actually quite below the belt.
Yes.
3.
they literally said before that they were destroying evidence.
Yeah.
And now they're switching up and saying they're cremating. Like,
Well, same thing.
In fairness, what it was is that when we first saw them, Kyle described their actions as if they were destroying evidence.
I don't think
They themselves
ever said
never
they were
called it
destroying
that.
evidence. And if Kyle said that ever, then that's why then they fixed it. If that is the case.
okay, because the way you just described it, you did say destroying evidence, and then you definitely described it as they deserved it. They were like, it was very.
Well, then I also had Galman roll a 25 insight and said they were telling the truth, and yeah, so. But okay, I rolled 4 dex saves. One of them got a -1. How did that? Oh God. Okay.
Oh, I'm
guessing
still
the
with-
puddings don't have a lot of dex.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
So then the monks. What is your DC on that? 14. Both monks pass, so they'll take half, and the pudding fails, so it'll take whole. Is the pudding weak to fire? No, it's not. Okay.
I'm with Jess on this, though. I was just wanting to find out information, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because letting them go,
And we
just
did.
lead them back to their base, and then you have to fight them there anyway, probably. So it's not.
It's true. This
Yeah.
is true.
All right.
I mean, they fireballed first, so...
I'm not entirely opposed to this. I would have at least liked to have known where the base is. I'm going to be like
Agreed.
slightly annoyed at Nightshade and give her a stern finger wagging, but I'm not opposed to it either.
You were chopping up body parts and feeding it to oozes. Who's pissed at who?
Me.
I don't think he was chopping up anything,
He
was it?
admitted. Well, no, he admitted he was feeding body parts to the oozes.
Oh.
He's like, I'm not stopping, Jay. He's like, Wes said to JJ, I'm not stopping. So.
He did describe himself being tired after he chopped up the first
He
body
did say
part.
that too.
But I'm gonna. Sorry, my mic cut out. But I'm gonna be. But yes, Broder's annoyed at Nightshade because blew my cover.
I think at that we're definitely gonna enter initiative.
Yeah,
I think we did a pretty good job.
we did.
I
We're
like
totally
the tag
getting back
team.
there.
Well, you got some good information there, and I'm
Okay,
sure we'll be able to figure out where they came from.
I
They
forgot to
can't be
click my
too
token.
far if they're get rid of the evidence sludges are around.
All right.
Poopy.
I'm going to guess I go before
Halford, your
Sunday.
first roll had 2 rolls in it, just so you're aware.
It only shows one, but with advantage it shows... Okay. Right, then it's a 13, it's not a 22.
Oh, the 13
Weird.
was already at advantage.
I guess when it says advantage, it's like, we'll pick
If
the
you
best
if
for
you
you.
mouse over, you see there's a 2 and an 11 there.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what confusing. It's a 211 plus 11, but 211 is
Ah.
13. So, yeah, I would think it'd be... Yeah, okay, gotcha.
So, for some reason for initiative, it just does the one number with the word advantage next to it, but for everything else, it has 2 numbers
I've
here.
actually only seen it do that for... Oh, I've never rolled initiative with advantage with anybody, I don't think, so I don't know. Yeah, I guess...
Yeah, I'm not.
So it's 13.14, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you can just click on yourself and fix that.
I
Weird.
can?
Yeah.
Holy shit, how come nobody ever told me that?
Yeah, once well, you can't add yourself, but once it's in there, you can just type stuff in. Yeah.
Yep. Awesome.
To avoid confusion, I'm gonna take. I should have done this. Broder and Galman. Because I don't need extra monks in there.
I mean, the jinx are up, buddy.
I mean, I'm still gonna be a monk.
Me too. I'll just, here's what I'll do, Kyle.
What?
I'll just...
Oh,
There you
no,
go.
it's okay. I just need you in the initiative that way. I don't care if you're like that in real life.
I
There
would
you
like to be like that in real life.
Yeah.
No!
I already set you up. Oh, you
Oh,
deleted
okay.
it. Oh, it's gone. Hit.
Yeah.
Can you undo your deletion? Right click undo.
Hold on. Nope.
No.
That's fine. We can just put
Yeah,
Galman there.
Yeah.
I'm just a smaller version of a, because I'm like, I can make myself up to a foot larger, so I'd only be 5'4" with my max. So I'm just a little monk.
Right, add villains.
Guys, I swear, I'm a monk. Trust me, bro.
Oh, God.
Oh, bear.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll admit it is pretty fun to play as a decepting little asshole.
Yeah, it's great.
So much fun. Yeah, we're totally monks, brothers.
Cindy, what's your initiative? Oh, no, sorry, your
It's a
dexterity.
20.
Sorry, your dexterity, I meant to say.
Oh, my dexterity is 12, I think.
That was tough because I didn't want to just admit like, oh, what are we disposing of? What's the plan? Because that's just too suspicious. I'm just get them to talk about it. Like, oh, how's that going? You know, how's the plan going? You know, that plan that we know of.
The plan.
The plan. that we're all aware of.
This fireball comes flying from the sky and burns all 4 opponents. What do you do?
I mean, dude, I'm pretty sure the jig is up.
Yeah, because they would say, they'd be like, "Hey, I don't think you're actually from the compound. I think you're evil, or you're good. We think."
Surely they don't call themselves evil, Kyle.
I'm kidding. Yeah, that's what I said. We think you're evil. I had it right the first time.
Are we the baddies?
Yes, you're the baddies.
You're a bad guy, Philandria? My God,
okay,
I didn't know.
These oozes.
Yeah.
I thought you were my friend.
Do I know? Because I think I did roll on them on what they are.
You got a 23 Arcana. I got a 21 History on the Black Puddings.
Yeah. So can I attack them with weapons just fine? Is there anything special, or do I know that?
You would know that they 100% any non-magical weapon corrodes.
Okay, but magical is fine.
It's fine.
Go ham on it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then I'm going to draw my rapier and.
Oh, but you would still take. Anybody who does melee damage would take damage.
What?
They have retaliation for melee.
Yes, that's a common known fact about black puddings, that if you do melee damage to them, they there's like acids, there's like pudding splash on you when you stab them.
Hey, real quick, Nightshade, be careful about punching the puddings because they spew acid.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, punch the people. Punch the people into the acid.
Question. Can I hit the people and push them into the puddings and do damage to the people because of the acid splash?
So being next to a black ooze, a black pudding does not do damage. So there's nothing near it specifically. It's literally, if you stab, you take it. So you put them being pushed into it would technically not do anything unless then on its turn it wanted to just reach out and grab it, because it's like, oh, you're part of me now, and maybe it would try to eat them.
Wow.
Seems silly because bludgeoning damage is still.
I think I'll just deal with it. I'm gonna do steady aim, and then stab.
Don't you worry.
29 hit.
Yep.
God, why am I rolling garbage?
I feel so bad for you.
That's not garbage. That's sneak attack plus piercing. Really Never mind. That's 35 damage. Yeah.
Ouch.
I was thinking that the sneak attack dice was just the damage, and I was like, that seems really low for 76. And it's like, no, that's only the 76, not.
Okay, so that is that.
Yeah.
Broder, you take 4 acid damage.
Are you factoring in my resistance to acid?
Nope. So you take 2 acid damage.
Ooh.
Oh.
For some reason, it says I'm petrified, and I'm definitely not. Oh no! Wait, it says I'm immune to petrified for 1 hour. That is not true.
You just petrified randomly.
No, I was immune to petrified for an hour.
I certainly get petrified randomly. Yeah. So.
And that's my turn.
That's it. Okay. Sendu.
Lovely. Looking at the enemies the way they are.
Babe.
What?
I was singing "Come On Over."
Oh, okay. There's a fair sight I can do with my 21 on history. Do I know if black puddings have intelligence?
They are dumb as fuck.
Do they have it? Would I know? Do they have intelligence on par with a beast or below a standard beast?
Below a beast, I would think.
Okay, cool. So synaptic static will not do anything to them.
Probably.
But what might? I don't think this requires. It does not require any kind of intelligence, and that's great. This was 120 feet. I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern on these motherfuckers, and that is a 30-foot cube. So I'm going to draw that really quickly.
Excuse me.
Scudaboops. I need a Wisdom saving throw from all 4 creatures within this area.
Okay.
DC 17.
What is your DC? 17. 3 pass and 1 fails.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They rolled really well.
I mean, it's a save or suck spell, so if they all failed, this fight would have been just laughably easy. So the one creature who fails is charmed for the duration. While charmed, it is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Funnily enough, it's the same one who was charmed by Broder.
Oh no!
It's really gullible.
Is it immune? I don't think it's immune to charm.
Second,
right?
you're not.
No.
I mean, it's a whole person, so I'd be surprised if it were.
So no, it's like it's so now I'm gonna put like what's a smiley face? There's a smiley face.
Ooh, pretty colors.
Yeah.
You can put the little moth on them because that's the little moth coat or whatever, right?
The what?
Oh,
The little moth.
Moth. Is there one that's on
The wings.
A butterfly.
I see like angel devil wings on whatever, sure. So he is now charmed.
I honestly feel a little bit bad for that poor dude. Manavaka's gonna fly up and say, "Hey, don't hit that guy on my right!" and briefly turn visible and point to the guy who's charmed, and then turn invisible again and fly away. And fuck this, actually.
All right.
That is all for Sendu's turn.
Okay. All right, the black puddings.
I tried to make them unable to do awful things to the party. I'm sorry. Anyway, Lamb, nice knowing you.
They only get 1 attack, so one is going to take a step up to Gelman.
Blor, 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 blor. That's the sound they make.
Yes, that. All right. They aren't smart enough to flank, so they will not.
What does the ooze say? Blah, blah, blah.
Blor, 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 blor.
Would the ooze? Would they? So it's gonna attack me, but I didn't show any sign that I was anybody other than the cultist.
The masters were like, "Black puddings, attack!" And so
Attack me, but I'm cool. Did they?
They are suspicious of everybody in this clearing right now.
I rolled deception.
Oh, you did, and you did pass. Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I'm like,
You get
brother.
a hot 24 deception.
That's a good point. They're gonna double team Broder, and so
Rude.
But they don't.
Rude.
They're not smart enough to flank.
But they are. They're not. They don't think of it as flanking, but they're thinking of it as they're gonna surround an enemy. Like they're just gonna.
It won't just take the shortest path to him.
Oh, that's actually a good point. Excellent point. There you go.
Also, it actually couldn't move through Galman Square anyway because he's still a
Physically
hostile creature.
Yeah. I was thinking diagonal, but it's too big. You're right. Yeah.
Him's big boy.
Yeah.
It can probably squeeze.
Oh, they
I'm
can.
not...
They do have squeeze. I just looked at the stat block. They have the squeeze.
Still, if it's too dumb to be hit by synaptic static,
then it would be too dumb to move through. Yes. Agreed.
Yeah.
So then just 2 regular attacks. Broder, both are gonna miss.
Yes.
haha!
So that is that.
I'm a golden god.
1 second.
Then he crits me.
Okay, so that is the Black Pudding's turns. Halvard, you have,
All right,
you have Bush sneaked up.
Okay. The bush says to the party, point at the one that you want to die, please.
That one, please.
Okay.
We don't want
5,
him waking his
10,
friend up.
15. What comes after 20? 25. Okay.
Oh my God, look out!
I'm a bush. And
Shampoo
with
mound.
my +1 great axe,
As bushes are naturally apt
does
to
the
have.
17 hit?
A 17 against them would hit, yes. Okay. Are they resistant to anything?
Given that there's almost no enemy in the game resistant to magical weapon damage? Also, Hubbard, are you raging or no?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, I was thinking something else. I wasn't thinking of slashing. I was thinking of something else. Okay. Well, it was slashing, but something else. It's okay. That does that. Okay. Anything else, Halvard?
What is the distance of Fus Fajar to Halvard right now?
Oh, so much.
Where is Foos? Foos is pretty far. Foos is 80 feet.
Okay. So I will wait on that, and I will do. Remind me what the frightened status is.
You would give disadvantage if they attacked you, and you have advantage on them, I believe.
No. A creature that is frightened cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear, and has disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks while the source of its fear is within its line of sight.
Okay, so I just added one part, which was that you get advantage. I was wrong.
Okay, so I'm going to use my Daunting Roar.
Would that knock the one that's charmed out of his charm?
Okay. And then I'm going to use my second attack. It's a 14 hit.
14 will miss.
A 14 misses. That is my
Do they make a
turn.
wisdom save or anything on your Dauntless Roar? What do they make?
DC 17.
Okay.
What saving throw is it, Halford?
As a bonus action, once per short rest, creatures of your choice within 10 feet that can hear you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw DC 17 or become wisdom.
Okay. 1, 2.
So it's just the monk and the black pudding next to him.
Yes. 17?
Yes.
They all fail.
Yay!
Nice.
Damn.
And is that disadvantage when only attacking me?
No.
Yay!
It's on all attack rolls and ability checks while you are within their line of sight.
But it's a good thing you're a bush because they don't see you. So no, I'm just kidding.
Very scary bush.
Does a great axe just come out of a bush and smack, and then the arm goes back in?
The great axe just recedes back into the bush.
You notice that the fear has no effect on the black pudding. It should have failed, but no effect.
Yeah, they're kind of dumb. They might not even feel fear.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Nightshade.
All right. Nightshade is going to use 20 feet of her movement. And then she is going to use Misty Step to go 30 feet. Hello, babies.
Yeah,
Oh, no, wait.
Don't attack the one that's charmed!
Huh?
Don't attack the one that's charmed!
I know. This is the one that's charmed, right? Or is it the other one?
The one to your left on the map.
Yes.
This one's charmed.
The one
This one's not charmed.
The one you're flanking
Yes.
is frightened, yes.
Yeah. So,
Misty
but I can hit this one, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay. So, I am going to hit that one. With advantage 3 fucking times. Thank you. Oh, does 16 hit?
16 would hit, yes.
Nice.
Okay, excellent. 15
Ninja.
damage.
Oof.
And of course, I have Crusher, but I'm not going to move it right now. So I'll take my 2 more hits.
I think he's.
Oh, I just got a nat 20. Very nice.
This poor guy.
That is 2d8 plus 7.
One of them just
So,
gets charmed.
oh my god. What?
Oof.
So that is 12 damage. That's lame. What a waste of a crit.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Why does the thing? Okay.
23 to hit.
So 4 + 7 was 11.
What? No, it was 12.
You said 2d8 + 7, so 4 + 7.
Oh, 7. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was 8. Okay. And then 9 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have 10 feet of movement.
Uh-huh.
I will. This other one is. Is this charmed or what?
He's charmed. He's fully incapacitated.
Cool. So I can move away with him without getting hit.
The
This
black
one is.
pudding might attack you, though.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because you got 4 squares of pudding right there.
Uh-huh.
What a terrible sentence that was that I just said.
4 squares of pudding. You know what? I'll stay where I am because it's not like he's going to be able to flank me when he's incapacitated right now. Yeah, I'll stay here. It's fine.
Speaking of, when does he get a save on Charm Person? Does he get additional saves?
For Hypnotic Pattern, he does not.
That's what I meant.
Hypnotic Pattern ends the instant he takes any damage or when any ally uses their action to wake him up.
Okay.
Which is why only one of them is...
The black pudding, like, softly nudges him.
No. Hey, bro, you gotta get up.
If these were like people and dogs, 100%, the person would be like, "Yo, bite your master," and then one of the dogs would bite the monk. But because they're puddings, you can't give a pudding commands. Like it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Do stuff. Puddings do as puddings do.
All right.
Pudding's gonna pud?
Pudding's gonna pud.
No, that's bad. Don't repeat that. Don't just repeat that to me.
No, if you're watching this on stream, pudding's gonna pud. Put it in.
No!
Pudding's gonna
What have I done?
Put it in the comments.
No! Reddit's gonna eat my ass!
That's funny.
So I think that was a pretty successful use of my Misty Step. Thank you very much.
Yes. We love a good Misty Step.
It is pretty dope.
When Jessica remembers she has spells, what?
All right, so the monks, the one
Pretty
monk who's
colors.
still around, gets 2 attacks, so it's gonna make, I think it'll attack Halvard.
Yeah, I'm scared of you.
Big scary lion man.
Oh wait,
Let him.
Would it only have disadvantage on you, or oh, we already answered this. Don't answer. We already answered. Never mind. Kyle just was a second behind. Oh, I just closed roll 20. Oh, I'm such a doofus right now. So...
Only
You're
right
fine,
now.
my man.
It's okay. It's okay, Cal.
Oh no, I spilled my toys all over the ground. Okay.
Oh no!
All right. So let's roll with disadvantage. All right. That's a 9 and an 11. That's both misses. That does.
Who did he attack?
Halvard, they both miss.
Okay. I also have Sentinel, so I get to hit him.
Okay.
Hot damn.
Fuck yeah.
And of course, Kyle knows that, but the monsters don't, so it doesn't actually
That's
matter.
right. 21 to hit.
25 would hit, yes.
9 damage.
Okay. That one is now. Are you doing non-lethal with that 9? You are gonna kill him. Do you want to kill him or knock him out?
Why wouldn't I want to kill him?
I don't know. Okay, cool. Just double checking. So he's dead now.
Pretty sure Nightshade was full of rage and murder after they were
There was some
disposing of body
righteous
parts.
indignation, I feel.
They came in and killed people and Candlekeep.
These weren't the ones that did it.
They're in the order and thought it was perfectly fine, and they knew about the plan and were perfectly fine with the plan.
No, you're right. They were bad guys. I'm just saying.
Just because they weren't with it, weren't like, yes, good plan, I approve. Sad I didn't get to go on the mission. I had another mission, but can't wait to see how it went. Like, fucking...
I had to stay home and execute some gnomes.
Galman, do you reveal yourself to be a traitor?
against the guy that's like, ooh, pretty colors in the two blind puddings. So like, I just look around like, all right, and I shift over here, and I'm going to summon a spiritual weapon. Ooh.
You know what's an interesting idea? If this guy, for example, was still under Broder's charm, Broder could have hypothetically, I think, got advantage as like a fake bad guy, and then immediately got an advantage as a good guy too. Like he's in a position where.
Damn.
I'm summoning it right there. Let me actually, because no, I don't see the token. Oh, there it is. Boop. There it is. A giant spiritual dice shows up.
His spiritual weapon is a literal D8.
Sendu's head just...
It just has numbers on it. Tamora bless this fight. And it's going to try to get... Yeah, I'd say it would have advantage, wouldn't it?
I love this, because I believe...
Spiritual weapon cannot flank.
Cannot what?
Spiritual
Can't
weapon
flank.
can't flank.
Oh, it can't?
No.
I thought you couldn't, like, grant flanking, but it's like a...
It's like an Echo Knight for an Echo. You can't get or give flanking.
Which is sad times.
That sucks. Okay, well, whatever. There's a 27 hit.
Are you attacking the ooze or the? You're attacking the ooze, right?
The ooze, yes, okay, definitely. I don't want to break that guy.
We're gonna let the other boy sleep this one out.
27 will hit, yes.
Because I suppose we can leave one of them alive to interrogate.
It turns to the what did I roll? A 6? Yeah, it starts shaking in the air and reveals a 6, and it hits him like relatively hard.
Nice.
The ooze.
The die literally rolls what he rolls for damage. Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Depending on like what number it is, because Timora is all about luck. It'll like that's how hard it actually will hit him.
And it's not meta. Enemy. It's not meta, like because he is a gambler, so it's good.
Yeah, I love it. And then I'm gonna try to attack this guy that I'm flanking with.
I literally have a Doomstalker Ranger Rogue who is all about Timora.
Nice.
Yep.
Timora's a fun one. 26, I take it hits, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. This is gonna be funky because I get sneak attack as well.
Hell yeah.
I chose some interesting.
I think based on those two class features
what is this horseshit?
Between spiritual weapon and sneak attack, you guys should probably know what he is.
10. I roll /R 2d6. Oh god, was that 21 damage on that? Oh god, it was.
It was 21 damage. Yes.
What did it roll?
Hell yeah.
10 plus. What did I roll? A d6 plus 4.
Yeah, was the 10, and then the divine strike was a d8. And then the sneak attack was 2d6.
Oh, it adds!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh! Shit.
You.
Okay.
The dog's excited.
Yeah, right.
Oh, there it is, yeah. Oh, I didn't see that. Sneak attack,
also, I did Google in the forums, flanking rules when a creature and at least one of its allies are adjacent to an enemy, you get the flanking bonus.
Yes.
Well, spiritual weapon's not a person, not a character, not an ally. It's a spell effect, so it doesn't get flanking. Or offer flanking. Yeah.
Then, with knowing that, I'll put it right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instead. And then...
You're gonna take 2 sets of damage for those attacks, though.
The spiritual weapon?
No, you for your short sword.
Why do I take 2?
I meant 1. I meant to say 1. That was
okay. Also, that 7 divine strike is poison.
Okay. You take... Where is it? You take 7 acid damage.
Ouch.
Alright.
God damn it.
For the stab. Stabby.
Stabby.
Is that
I wanted to go... Yeah, that's my turn. I wanted to go with like a fun, different build. I was like, I want to try out a multi-class and stuff. This is
hell yeah.
Bullshit build.
Sure is something.
Question. Does the divine strike happen automatically, or do you have to activate anything for it to happen?
It's automatic. Okay. It's
Okay.
once a turn.
Gotcha. Once. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if I were to get like a reaction and hit somebody, it doesn't do that.
Gotcha. All right. Fusfajar. Way the fuck back there with Sendu.
Come on over
here.
Really got to invest in that Eldritch Blast there, Foos.
I don't believe in eldritch things.
Hey.
Wow.
Hey,
Send it
I'm right
there.
here.
Come on, man.
Really?
Come on. That's like his life. Jeez. I'll be right back.
I specifically only believe in the knowledge in books. Maybe I could be packed to the tome. No, I'm just kidding. So he's gonna charge.
I'm sure there are library spirits. You could. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, I didn't say this, but I probably should have. You guys definitely had long rests and stuff in town, but you probably already realized that. So, Fusfajar had not long rested. His stats were still really bad. Okay. He's gonna move and probably dash. So his movement is 30. He's gonna dash for 60, probably. There we go. 60. Can he not get? No. Okay. So there, and then when he dashes, he can do something.
So far.
It's good. Good stuff.
Oh, I was trying to say, but I got distracted, so I'll still make it canon because it's too late now. I'll do it after this then, I guess. I literally was like, Foos is going to use a new ability on the way here, and then we got distracted, and I never used the ability.
Oh
no! So you guys just don't get the effect. Oh well.
Womp womp.
Immediately after you use the dash action, you can make one melee attack with your horns as a bonus action. So you will do that. He doesn't have any other good bonus actions.
Downstairs.
Oh, wait. That would just be hammering ooze with his head. Foos would do it, yeah. So
we know
You
that.
said that
Foos
you
is
dash,
young.
so how can you do anything?
So
Because he's a minotaur, he has a gore attack with his horns.
Oh, okay.
And it's a bonus action. So basically I did, yeah. So it's a 12 to hit, which will hit.
Good to know. These oozes have the dexterity of oozes.
His horn will do all of 6 damage.
Oh, dang.
Foos will take acid damage of... Where'd it go? There it is. 6 acid damage, so he did as much as he got.
Absolutely incredible.
Oh, guys, don't like hit him with your bare hands. It hurts. Ow.
I bet.
Bruce, be careful! You don't use your head like that!
People always tell me to use my head.
Yeah, librarians! That's not the way a librarian means that. Probably.
Yeah, he's gonna smite.
Oh my god. Do it, Foos. Do it.
Alright, so that's gonna be 2d8.
Wait, you can smite on a gore attack?
Yeah, because my horns count as weapons.
Huh.
Minotaur.
Interesting.
Every melee weapon attack. And if you're a real paladin, it is every.
So there's that. He's just gonna do first level, easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy?
Yeah. So that's gonna be
What an incredibly statistically average roll.
8 radiant damage. Putting it at that. Let me check their stats. Black puddings and that. Okay. All right, cool. So that's Foos's turn, and Broder.
My turn again. That means I get to stab things.
Do you?
Yes.
Time to run a train on this black pudding.
Yes.
Ew.
Oh,
I
God.
would like not run a train on
Whoa.
anything, thank you.
Whoa.
Let's not.
I don't care for this.
I'm not sticking my dick in an acid pussy.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't come back out.
We know what a melee attack does.
Well,
Now that's chlamydia.
Unless your dick is magical, then you're okay.
I spend good money on my dicks. Thank you very much.
Even then, it
Stick
still,
in an
it
acid
still
bath.
sprays you with acid.
Yeah.
I am a
Plus
rose.
one to anal penetration.
But some people are used to being sprayed during.
Broder,
sex,
please
so it's
take
not
your
a-
turn. I'm begging you.
I mean, this is a conversation that's happening.
No!
So before I actually move, moving here, can I move there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
So
were
yeah,
you a second ago? Sorry, were you?
I was here.
Oh, you would get an opportunity attack. Well, you could do it.
Well, I'm gonna take a disengage
'Cause you're a
action
rogue,
for my
of course,
cunning action.
yes,
Yeah.
Rogue stuff.
Yeah. And then stabby stab with flanking.
Yes.
Wow, you don't like my flanking?
Nope.
Yeah, you actually had flanking.
Well, I'm wanting to
Fuck
keep
you.
attacking the one that I was originally attacking.
That's fair.
So 27 hits, I'm assuming. 28 damage.
Got it.
Damn.
And that. You literally, you stab into it, and it does deal you a little last damage, and then you hear it gasp like, ah, and then it dies.
Ugh.
We
I
all
don't
hate
like
that.
Yeah.
It
No,
deals,
not a big fan.
It deals you 7 acid damage.
Damn,
Is
they
that with
scream.
my
Fuck.
resistance?
What?
Is that with my resistance?
Nope. So it deals you 3.
Haha.
Huh.
I will always give you the regular damage. You guys take it off yourselves.
Okay. Well, since I killed it,
Mhm.
can I use the rest of my move action to just move back here?
Yep.
All right.
You're actually gonna take.
Just-
You're gonna take an opportunity attack from this enemy that's over here in the bushes. No, so
There are
I
3
already
more
put this
black
together.
puddings.
actually, this same battlefield is also over here and
Yeah.
also over here. No, okay.
Oh,
shit.
no.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna tell Gatwoman, I don't know what you're talking about. I left your flanking.
Getting a burr attack.
Rude.
Missile.
Sendu.
I need to maintain concentration, this hypnotic pattern for the one guy who's remaining, so I think we're going to go back to that old Warlock mainstay.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for 3 Eldritch Blasts.
It's time for everybody's favorite thing, Eldritch Blast. Oh, God.
20, 28, 17, any of those miss?
Now, comedy is all about misdirection, so you could have been like, time for that good old-fashioned Warlock thing, poison spray. And so...
God.
The worst spell.
Yeah, all 3 of those will hit.
Figure.
18
All right.
18 on the
baby.
first and 18 on the second and third.
No, because the +5 only counts for the first one.
No. What I mean, though, is that 13 plus 5
Oh,
on the first
I
one,
see
and
what
then
you mean.
13 plus 5 on the second and third.
Yes, so presuming it does not resist fire, that is a hot 36 damage coming its way. Manavaka's like, you know what? You're not shit.
And
When was Sendu ever shit?
You blast.
Manavaka's like, you have no idea.
You
This
blast,
dumb fuck.
You blast acid onto the 4 dead bodies, and this thing's dead.
Sendu says, if we have a way of peacefully restraining that one, do so. Damaging him in any way will remove the spell that I'm focusing on.
Hmm.
Do I have anything?
So are we deciding that we're keeping it alive and getting information from him?
Well, we need to
Absolutely
know
not.
where their base is.
And how many guards they have.
Hmm.
It is up to the party. It's Halvard's turn, for example. Do you want? We'll go like a whole rotation to figure it out. Halvard, do you attack this person or do you follow Sendu's lead?
Nope, I've got some rope in my backpack, and I think we should bind this guy. I would like to specifically bind him so that his legs go behind his back, he's tied with his ankles and his wrists together. I believe that's called.
That's actually really painful. He takes 1 point of damage and snaps out of it. No, I'm just kidding. So...
That wouldn't take health away from someone. Come on.
Okay. Yeah. So
Ouch! I stubbed my toe. What?
Yeah, exactly. A mosquito flies by and bites him, and he's
But
like,
see-
"I'm evil again."
That's interesting because Just because something hurts doesn't mean it's gonna kill
Take
you.
damage, yes.
Stubbing your toe, it hurts, sure. It's not gonna kill you.
No,
100 toe stubs isn't gonna kill you.
You could stub your toe to death. You could stub your toe.
Yeah, you could.
Tell me, Kyle, tell me.
What?
Kyle's almost done it. From the way that he yells when he stubs his toe.
You could actually, it's like you could stub yourself so much that eventually you get like a what do you call it, an embolism, and then you would just.
I'm a level 1 wizard. I stubbed my toe 8 times, and now I passed out from the pain.
In fairness, that would be about in line with most wizards I've seen.
Oh my god! I have to make death saving throws because it's
slow murder.
Say Nightshade has a really cool spell she wants to use, but she will respectfully. What she'll do is she'll hold her action to if he doesn't like during the Allah information session, if he doesn't do what he wants, she'll release her held action. How about that?
Yeah. Can we assume? Well, it only holds for 6 seconds. But I get your point. Can we assume that Galman and Broder also agreed to this non-lethal plan?
I'm just here because I would be able to
I thought we were gonna kill them since we started off fireballing them when they were our friends.
I was like,
we had a plan.
Kill them with ire and kindness.
We're gonna get to Tahiti.
All right. We then exit.
and Nightshade says, well, someone decided to start chopping up bodies and feeding them to pudding. If that's still the plan, I can shove your body in the pudding's body.
I mean, you gotta.
Well, that wouldn't help maintain the cover at all.
While you're undercover.
Yeah.
You people are spicy.
Okay, so he is bound. Shall we start interrogating him?
Let's wait for Sendu to come over,
He is
please.
bound and charmed. Yes.
Yeah, he's right fucked. He's
You're certain that he is securely bound, yes?
From the looks of it, yeah, his legs are behind his back. He's hogtied, baby.
This person is a martial artist. I want to be very certain that he has no method.
Kyle, can I check the
Nightshade
rope
sits on his chest
Anyone
and puts
here-
her hand on his throat.
Oh, God.
Halvard, you tied it, so please give me a sleight of hand roll.
I mean, Nightshade sits on his chest and puts her hand on his throat.
Well, no, but he was tying her up before your turn. You were still like wherever you were before when he
15.
was tying her.
And we have Nightshade as an additional layer of protection.
Yes. And then now
Fantastic.
you're sitting on top of that 15 knot. Yes.
Sendu's gonna take a hold of the velvet smoke coming out of his chest, and he's just gonna twist it, and the colors disappear from the monk's vision.
Okay.
You're having a bad day, friend.
I mean, yeah, I was just taking the trash out, and here we are.
I would ask that you use more careful language when referring to the bodies of sentient creatures.
I was disposing of the dead.
There we go. That's better, I think. Now
I
we're
was disposing of people who were not respectful of the dead.
Now we're looking for something that was stolen.
Mm-hmm.
Your compatriots recently invaded Candlekeep.
Yes.
And they murdered at least 2 people and took something very precious. We would like to know who it was that took those things and where they are now.
Well, I can tell you that these bodies had nothing to do with that. So
That is not the question I asked.
just making sure.
Cute.
Don't change the subject.
Let's see.
Oh, I like having the gruff gambler on our side.
I totally did this build just to be like, all right, he's totally just like a poker player. I'm a rogue that did not take stealth.
Full on Wyatt Earp.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I took a blessing of. I did the trickster route.
Nice.
He would say, he closes his eyes, he closes his mouth, he holds his breath.
What is he doing?
He starts humming.
Nightshade squeezes his jaw until his jaw pops open and he's forced to take a breath.
Okay. His mouth is open. He still doesn't breathe. So he's just like.
Do I know what he's doing?
Tickle him.
There's this fun little thing you can do when you shove your palm into someone's diaphragm that forces someone to expel the air and suck air in.
Yes. You do that. Zendu, if you want to give me like religion, I would think is this probably.
Unfortunate, but not terrible. And by not terrible, I mean a +1. Oh damn, 17.
It appears that he's trying to do some form of meditation, whether it's like astral projection or self-healing, or you're not quite sure what he's trying to gain from it, but it's definitely some form of meditation.
He's focusing his ki in some manner.
Yeah.
He's trying to warn his fellows, isn't he?
Or he's trying to break out of this. Mm-hmm. We need to stop him in some way.
And then when you do that, Nightshade, when you hit him in the diaphragm, he then exhales as much as he can and inhales as much as he can. And then he's doing that. He's breathing as deep as possible, and he's breathing in and out as deep as possible, as loud as possible. So since he couldn't hold it, he's now doing the opposite and breathing as much as possible.
Can I do an insight check to see what the fuck he's doing?
I think he's not going to be helpful. Nightshade does chill touch.
What does chill touch do? Oh, it's a spell to
gonna kill him.
Yeah. Oh,
it's gonna kill him.
He's not anywhere near death.
Oh well, he will be. Because I think he's trying to either like project himself to get help or tell them that we're here or something. Like he's not doing us any favors, and he's definitely not planning on telling us what we want to know.
Can anyone do something to make him more cooperative?
Oh,
well, we have 2 actions going right now.
Closer to death, maybe.
He'd have disadvantage, or he'd have advantage on a charmed person that we do.
I mean, I had him charmed, but.
And so he, as he sees you charging the spell, Nightshade, like as he sees you like doing the verbal and somatic and stuff, he just says, with each breath, he's like,
Yeah.
We also have that insight check that Galman asked for.
Yes, Galman, you can roll an insight. You do that attack.
Juniper, you should have advantage because he's prone.
Yes, so you have advantage.
Juniper?
Yeah.
Nightshade, I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
So 21 will hit. So roll your chill touch damage. Galman, it appears he's trying to do like, you know, if somebody's gonna punch you in the stomach, you do like you strengthen your core, like you hold, yeah. So he's basically doing that with his whole body and his whole mind to withstand interrogation attempts, so he doesn't break.
He's just stealing himself.
He is just stealing himself with meditation.
I did 11 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And he can't heal himself. And I'm just going to do this.
Well, he does get... We're going to put in initiative then, because he can try to break out of the rope and things like that, because...
Okay.
Let me do the damage first. So that's 11 damage to him. Let me open the initiative tracker back up. So Nightshade just went. It's his turn.
Technically, wouldn't we re-roll this?
It's easier just not.
It's the same combat. So he is going to do a strength check to try to break out of the ropes.
Would it be with disadvantage because I'm on him and he's tied down?
Sure. He passes even with disadvantage. So
Yay.
What was the DC?
Was the 15 that Halvard got, and he got a 17 and a 19. So with disadvantage, it was still 17.
Wow.
So
it's a good martial artist.
And
break out. That's his action.
But what happens to me who is on top of him?
Is that a separate grapple?
Yeah, he has to also break of your grapple.
That would have to take another action to get up.
He can't do that right now. So
He's squirming. He's squirming. Oh God.
Yes. Okay. Galman.
Not she got. Bless it. All right. Let's see. I would have sneak attack on him, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
100%.
flanking.
But-
Yeah.
And
'Cause
flanking. And he's on the ground, right? He's
Yep.
prone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah. All right. Well.
You'd have like
Sorry
triple
there, little
advantage. No, I'm kidding.
Roll 4 dice, take the highest.
27 will hit.
Stabberoonie.
For 20 damage.
And then I'm gonna have my thingy-majigger
Yep.
attack
Physical weapon. Yep.
as a bonus. Yeah. Oh wait, and shit, I don't know. I rolled again. Disregard that one. I thought
Yep.
advantage.
21
I'm
will
still. Wah, wah. It gives him a love tap. Whack.
It rolls the
Moore
one
was
that just like
really mad.
trembles and just kind of falls out of the air onto his toe.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, it does that.
Usadar is just going to move up and hold an action. He's going to attempt to like tackle him or something if he gets away.
I'll also hold an action to knock him over the head with my rapier.
Okay.
I'll actually do the
Sendu-
non-lethal just in case we need him.
Sendu's going to hold his hand out and say, "Is this cause truly worth your life? Understand that there is no immortality waiting for you at the end of this road. Nothing but oblivion waits
Maybe
for
in
you."
hell. Yeah. Definite hell for this guy.
I would like to make either an intimidation or persuasion. I feel like this is intimidation. To try to get him to back down.
I mean, he does have blood on his hands.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You know, wind up like your old buddy over there.
That is a 22.
That is really good. He wasn't going to respond. On a successful intimidation, he will respond. I would die for my cause. Would you?
Yes.
Well,
And now you're going to. Was that my action to do the intimidation check?
no, you're fine.
Oh, well then fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, start blasting.
I mean, honest to God, I 100% am gonna start blasting. So that is going to be 3 Eldritch Blasts at his face.
I mean, or you could attack Nightshade with disadvantage. So
Attack Nightshade?
I'm just.
Sendu was a traitor all along.
That's evil.
God damn it.
27 and 21 would hit.
I would also die for my cause because we have the same cause.
Sendu playing the long game.
Forever live the immortal Lotus. Anyway,
That's actually Galman playing the long game. He infiltrated and. You guys
that is.
Yes, that's
Long live the
28
side
points of
Ben
damage.
June.
28. Yes. Sendu, describe how you murder this monk.
Hell yeah.
Sendu was going to hold his hand out. His first blast sears a hole directly in the center of his stomach, and then Sendu just travels this beam of fire up his body and stops at his throat.
Very cool.
Dope.
Nightshade's just gonna be like, you should have never fucking touched Candlekeep. Gets off him.
The Fusubar was just like, hey, I know for a second there. Well, first of all, Broder, you still look like a monk, and Galman, do you still look like a monk?
Oh yeah, disguise self works for an hour and doesn't require concentration.
So I know Broder can change. Galman looks like a monk now. You guys notice Galman showed up at the same time the attack happened? Anybody else think that's weird?
No.
I trust that the first reader knows what he's
Little
doing. Do you?
I'm gonna agree with it's like, I mean, yeah.
Galman's like, I might be a traitor. Who knows?
I mean, literally right when I lost that hand is when it started attacking, so.
He was just in the gambling den. I mean, I guess we could check to see if he's always been there.
The Nightshade looks around. Is anybody too hurt? I know that they had a couple potties. They had to have brought them here somehow. They couldn't have just carried them single-handedly.
They have
wheelbarrows.
They have 2 wheelbarrows.
Which means they had to have dragged them here in the wheelbarrows, which means there has to be tracks.
Yeah, if people want to roll survival checks, you could look for tracks.
Which I do.
Question.
Does anybody... Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. My question is solely fluff, so...
I was going to ask if anybody need healing.
Yeah, that's why I said, but we need to see who's hurt first.
Mm-hmm.
Can I fluff that I summon a minor version of elemental to help me dig graves for these bodies?
Oh yeah, that's really nice. Yes.
I have a proverbial scratch.
And I look over at Broder. Too bad there aren't any more puddings that Broder doesn't have around. He could chop them up and shove them in.
Yeah.
Nightshade.
Too bad there aren't any more monks who were, completely captured that you just felt the need to slaughter.
I'm gonna elbow. I'm gonna elbow Halford and whisper to him: "Is there always this much sexual tension between those two?"
I couldn't tell you. I'm gonna hear this and say yes. So much.
Sendu's just gonna walk off and start digging.
Interesting dynamic.
I guess we need 5.5 graves.
5.5 graves.
You mentioned one of the corpses was half, so
Sendu just walks into the sunset, never to be seen again.
4.5, right?
4.5 graves, yes.
So Nightshade says, "Does anyone have mold earth?"
Nope.
Sendu summons essentially a tiny little earth elemental that is helping him move the earth.
Okay. Nightshade helps as best as she can.
Thank you.
When you say, "Does anybody have mold earth?" you get the smell of barbecue that someone was watching or listening. Barbecue.
It's like I can hear his voice now.
Little barbecue tears just cries from Nightshade's eyes.
That looks so painful. There are so many chemicals in barbecue sauce, and they are in your eyes?
Ew, vinegar base.
Oh, God.
As the party is cleaning up the site, burying the bodies,
Pure magic.
all of a sudden, these things appear.
Oh, dear.
And as they do so, they each shoot an arrow this far, and they shoot 4 arrows into the air. And as they do so,
oh dear,
the ominous sounds of the forest fade as warm singing fills the air. Beautiful fey forms step out from inside the tree surrounding the clearing.
Hold on, we just lost John.
They look like birch boys.
It's the birch boys. They're gonna start singing to us.
Oh, he needs to go. Okay.
Oh.
We were ending in like 2 minutes anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You want to finish the fluff text and then we hop out?
Exactly.
So they start singing about getting around.
Yes. They raise their hands in a gesture of peace and smile at you.
Round, they get around.
Hail, fair travelers! You have defeated the poison and the evil that had tainted these neck of the woods.
Insight? This, I feel like we've done jack and shit. 18.
On a 23 and 18, you believe them.
Okay.
Do
you have a reward for it?
Wings, and she's like, "Yes, we saw them feeding people to these things, and we knew they were up to no good and decided to defeat them. Some of our friends took on their forms to lure them into comfortableness. We ambushed them."
Yes, we were too afraid to do anything. We hid in the forest. But now that they're gone, we can journey about again.
And who do we have the pleasure of addressing?
We are the dryads of the Cloakwood.
I was hoping it was
Is that why your skin looks like beautiful birchwood?
Yes, we're made of trees.
Makes sense.
Dryads.
We come from Candlekeep. These people also attacked us you would not be aware of where they come from. We wish to basically put a stop to their attacks.
We can point you in a general direction, but we've never been to their compound. We stay out of so far away because they're so scary. But we can point you towards their trail, and also, 1 second. Oh, okay. They're like, we can give you 5 doses of sweet sap. And they pull out
sweet sap.
Is that what they call it now?
Oh, sweet.
What do they pull out, Kyle?
They pull
It's syrup.
What do they pull out?
Oh my god.
Should it be vials of cum? I don't know what the joke is.
It's fucking Aunt Jemima's syrup. Drink
They
it,
are
kids.
trees. What do they pull out? What kind of
Canadian
trees?
dryads.
Was it barbecue sauce? Would you say, Jess?
Oh yeah, you saved the forest here, eh?
What did Jess say?
It's sweet sap. They're made out of trees.
Yeah. Exactly. It's jizz.
Oh, gross.
And so...
Ew.
If they're trees,
Ew,
then it's
why'd you
sap,
have to bring
wouldn't
that
it be
up?
blood?
Oh god.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It'd be blood. If you want to be lame, it's blood. Okay.
With Jess, it's fucking tree cum.
No, that would be pollen.
No, you're right. It's pollen would be tree cum.
Yeah.
Would you like some tree cum? And they pull out like a basket of pollen. But yeah. No.
I think you need that more than we do. It's fine.
Disgusting.
Monologue is like, I want some tree cum. Are you kidding me? Fuck yeah, dude, hit me up.
The dryads are a cultured people.
Canonically, while they're joking about it, one of the dryads get some pollen on them, and now they're pregnant. And so.
Holy howdy, that was fast.
Okay.
That must happen accidentally all the time.
So they
Must be
they,
tough.
They give you 5 of them, and basically they act as a superior healing potion.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
5. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4. Give 1 to each of you plus 1 to Halvard. So there's 5, 1 for each of you for a superior healing potion.
No.
Okay. Hype.
Halvard.
Add to equipment. And I have a superior healing potion now. Hot damn.
Add it to my pouch. Also, does anybody need healing too? Because
I'm good.
I took 5 damage.
I took no damage.
I'm fully unhurt.
So
Okay.
they say, tra-la-la, bye, and then they disappear.
All right, weirdos.
Before you go, you just notice Nightshade just like
interesting.
sniffing. She's like, I love the smell of trees. Reminds me of home.
All right, I think that's where we'll end. And next week we will go towards the Temple of the Immortal Lotus.
Woo!
Ooh.
Cool.
That was fun.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Got to use some of my spells because I remembered I had them. Woo!
So, Kyle, do you have free time for me to discuss loot with you and guild?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Also,
Then I'm
Good
going to
night.
go ahead and hop on
Class.
before this becomes too economical for my tastes.
All
that's
right.
fair.
Good night,
Yeah.
everybody.
Y'all have a
Alright.
good night, folks.
See ya.
See you guys.
Okay.
Bye. I have to say, I fucking love this multi-class.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. I'm like, oh shit, I have fucking rogue ability. I was like, oh shit, I could do the dash and the hide and the disengage too.
It's so good.
Weird. I have just bukus of class features now. I'm just like, what can I do? Where you can do like your deception and shit like that, and